Luigi, look! It's from Bowser! I've taken over the Mushroom Kingdom. Dear Pesky Plumbers.
What's going on, everyone? Septic here, and welcome to episode 22 of the Pesky Plumbers podcast. I'm here joined by these beautiful boys in here, bro. My homies, my best friends, my amigos for life. Introduce yourself.
Lies. Bro. He hates us. He hates all of us. Lies.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
The more you say it, the less credible it sounds.
Yeah, he's a liar, bro.
What do you mean by that?
Lying or what he said?
I'm your boy. You're your homie. Y'all my boys.
Yes.
You're the big boy.
Are you sure about that, bro?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Anyways, why don't y'all introduce yourselves? Anyone can go first.
Okay, this time we'll go from bottom to top. Hello,
Wow,
it's me, Crouton. I'm still the French guy. I'm still very French. I'm gonna try and make a French accent now. Hello, welcome to the Pesky Plumbers podcast. You're welcome.
You mean try? Aren't you French though?
Oui, oui.
I hate you. Spoilers,
Bro.
he is French.
Yes,
Anyways, next.
Chaos.
well, it's Savs, but he's muted, so I guess Jonathan. Let's go.
Oh, I exist. Hello.
What?
Wow.
Beautiful introduction, beautiful. Bro,
you.
plain and simple. He says his name,
Simple, but not
and
clean.
he exists. Simple, not you.
God damn it, Hager.
And then, of course, last person.
It's me, ColorfulMee. My name rhymes sometimes.
Wow.
Sometimes, but not all the time.
Sometimes, not all the times.
See, I would say for the next person to introduce themselves, but yeah, they're muted.
They're dead.
They already done it too many times anyway.
True, they've done it too many times. We know who they're.
Third someone who likes to shill his socials.
Yeah, there's dead as Sora.
Alright, so SabdierZ from the MySpace.com.
True.
Why do you have to specify the MySpace?
Because that's
It's just MySpace, bro.
Exactly.
It's not MySpace.
You can't shill your MySpace. What can you shill?
Exactly.
Everything else.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
But
when he comes back and unmutes himself, then he can introduce himself. But anyways, of course, how are y'all doing? What have y'all been doing?
Fuck.
He's been fucking.
Well, that's good for you.
That's a lie. But anyway,
Congrats for you, bro.
Good job. Is Elden Ring beating you up that much?
Yeah, Fire Giant is a piece of shit. I want to kill myself.
Come on,
He has
you
too
need to
much
go to-
health. Also, I've been playing Lego Star Wars here and there. The game is really fun.
let's
Yes.
go,
That
base.
it is. That it is.
Lego Star Wars. You
Let's
know what I'm saying?
But Fire Giant can kiss my ass, bro.
For me,
Huh.
for me, I've just been in Kingdom Hearts 4 brain rot and going crazy over what I saw with 3 Hopes. But we'll talk about those later.
Yes. As for me, well, I have been playing. I just finished Kirby: The Forgotten Land. 100%ed. Was really good. Now, if you're talking about playing a game recently, I've been playing Higurashi.
So what were you doing with
Understand.
Kirby if
They
you weren't
cry.
playing it?
What?
What were you doing with Kirby if you weren't playing it?
I mean, I was playing it, but I finished it, and now I'm playing, quote unquote, Higurashi.
How
Yeah, 'cause
can
they-
someone
We're still
quote play?
playing Kirby.
It's either you
look.
play the game or you don't play
Look,
it.
look,
I
look,
finished
Jonathan.
it.
Higurashi's a visual novel. That's what he means by playing.
Oh,
It's a
You
visual
do a
novel.
lot of reading.
Oh,
Therefore, you don't.
yeah, I hate
Actually,
reading.
it's a
Alright,
No,
weird.
it's a JRPG.
Oh, look, he's
I'm
there.
gonna
Look,
say
he's
it.
back. Look, now that you're
I'm
back,
gonna
introduce
say it.
yourselves.
I'm gonna say it. Visual novels aren't games. There you
True.
go.
Also, introduce yourself. We
True.
waited for you to come back.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. It is. Yeah, didn't you hear me say SabdierZ of YouTube.com? That's
No, you were muted the entire time.
No, but
was I?
your spirit
That
was
was
through
good.
Theo, as he said it.
Okay, well, anyways, in terms of I mean it's SabdierZ. I it's pretty natural, but games I've been playing. Oh, by the way, if my voice sounds dead, that's because it is. I've been sick, but now I'm feeling better. But my voice obviously hasn't. Now,
F.
as for games I've been playing recently, oh, Well,
He lost.
there
you.
has been one game that I've been playing a lot of recently, and that is Fortnite. Okay, I've been
Let's
playing.
go.
I've been playing a
Actually,
lot of Fortnite.
Bro.
Unironically, ever since they did zero building, even though that kind of takes away the point of Fortnite, I've been loving it. I've been loving the game.
It's like wow,
Um,
Fortnite
I,
became good once they got once they removed the building aspect.
Yeah, I mean, it's not to take away from the building aspect because it can be fun, and it can definitely help you out with some missions. But ultimately, I just prefer the whole zero building. It just feels better, and it feels like when I lose, I didn't feel like I lost because of building. Because building, if you have like the control set just right, it's actually not that hard to do. The only hard part about building really is when you have to start editing it while building. That stuff can be kind of difficult. But ultimately, I prefer zero builds. I just like being more aware of my surroundings. Um, but in terms of what level I'm at right now, because obviously there's the whole battle pass and everything, I'm at level 100, which means I have Doctor Strange, and I'm currently playing as him because it's Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange got tired of using magic, so he had to
Yeah.
pull out the gun.
oh my
He
god.
got the gap.
I'm tired.
This
I'm
is
tired of it.
canon to the multiverse of madness.
Well, it
Anyways,
is a multiverse.
Bro, if they make a Fortnite joke in that movie, I'ma die.
The only way you'll get me to play Fortnite if Sora's in the game.
just wait. Give it.
I mean, look, at this point, it might happen. I'm not even gonna like lie to you. All right, because you remember what Disney said? Oh, we want to put Sora ever since his inclusion in Smash. Oh, I want to include Sora in more video game properties. What could that mean? What is a video game property that has a lot of Disney stuff already? Well, there's
PUBG.
Fall
I want to
Guys.
die.
There's Fall Guys.
This has become the Fortnite podcast.
Yeah,
PUBG,
yeah.
baby.
But okay, but yeah, I really do like the game, and I'd recommend it at this point. It's pretty fun. I've been playing it pretty much. I wouldn't say nonstop, but I have been playing it a lot, and I've been having a lot of fun with it.
That is right. I forgot to mention the games I'm playing, but I beat Kirby. I'm replaying Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I mean, not replaying. I went back to playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions. That's it. I don't want to explain.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you
Wow,
won.
You won absolutely.
You won the game.
You won absolutely nothing. Congratulations.
Congratulations, you won.
Mhm.
Anyways,
I replayed Shadow of Mordor, then went on to Ghostwire and Star Wars, Lego Star Wars.
Lego Goat Wars, bro.
Lego.
Yes, sir.
The Goat
Goat
Wars.
All right, so at the end of episode 3,
Oh wow,
Bro!
That's back.
All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our topics before I start talking about other games. All right, so I'm just gonna I split these up originally, but we're just gonna combine them together. And that's pretty much just talking about fighting games. There's a little section for fighting games, and then we'll pretty much.
I'll give a summarization, and if there's anything you guys want to talk about, I mean, after I summarize, then go ahead, and then I will talk about the things I care about.
True.
that's all you. It's all you, bro.
No, wait, hold up, wait. I gotta introduce the games. Anyways, we're just gonna talk about Guilty Gear Strive and KOF 15 because at the end of the day, there really wasn't anything else to talk about. And we talked about Street Fighter 6 previously, and the fighting game Roundtable was just KOF stuff that we cared about, and Guilty Gear did their announcement prior to that as well. So yeah, so we're just gonna talk about Guilty Gear Strive and KOF 15. I'll let Abdir break it down for you. Go for it.
Okay, so for Guilty Gear Strive, the announced Testament being a part of the game, alright, being the final character of the Season 1 pass. They also announced Season 2 with having, if I recall correctly, 4 characters. So just, I think, just 4 characters, one less than the first pass. And they also announced that crossplay will be introduced into the game. Not really surprising. Street Fighter V already has crossplay between the PC and PlayStation versions of the game. So this isn't really new, but it's still cool nonetheless. And then there was the fighting game roundtable, but really nothing much was discussed of importance. I mean, the only thing arguable is free-to-play fighting games, but I mean, that's like whatever. But the major thing, of course, was Omega Rugal. That not only is Omega Rugal coming to the game, but he is a free DLC fighter, and he also comes with a new mode, called the Boss Challenge, in which if you defeat Rugal, you will obtain an alternate costume, a stage, and music track, which has come out today at the time of this recording. And I beat it this morning after just waking up, so it's really not that hard. But I mean, that's pretty much it in terms of the fighting game stuff.
There we go. He summed up. Next topic. No, I'm kidding.
Well, anyways, in Melty Blood.
Yeah, Melty Blood. Oh, that's right. Melty Blood did get an update, but who cares about that? Anyway, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, so our Guilty Gear, we got a new Guilty Gear Strive character. Well, quote unquote new. It's more like a returning character after like so long of just being absent. The return of Testament, which from what I've seen is pretty cool, and he's pretty crazy. And then yeah, with Omega Rugal's return as well, another character that people have been wanting to see in KOF 15 for a while. So yeah, so we got two characters that people have been wanting to see in a fighting game for a while now, and they both are great. Rugal looks awesome. Testament looks great. Testament's theme is sick, and Omega Rugal's themes are sick, and I'm personally happy. But I did like what Abdir mentioned because I completely forgot about that. That's a pretty good topic that I want to ask y'all there. What are your thoughts on if a fighting game went free to play?
I don't really care. You guys can go ahead.
I mean, it's kind of a weird situation because like I don't think we've ever seen like a free to play fighting game, have we?
I mean, there's
Yes.
Brawlhalla.
Oh, Brawlhalla.
That's a
Vir-
Smash clone.
No,
I thought it
and-
looked like a Smash clone.
No, I know,
The
but
upcoming-
and the other one's Virtua Fighter 5.
Virtual Fighter, the upcoming Warner Brothers game, is also going to be free to play.
Yes.
But there's
Smash
actually
clone.
one other free to play game that happened very early, at this I think at 2013. It was called Tekken Revolution. This fighting game flopped hard. Okay, but 2013, it was a different time back then. So, but funny enough, I actually have played Tekken Revolution, and I could tell you even though it's been so long since I played it, I could tell you one thing. Basically, the way you'd unlock things is with like in-game currency, and obviously to use in-game currency, you have to do one of two things: you buy it, or you get it progressively. Would I say that Tekken Revolution was good? Well, I mean, it was a Tekken game. Funny enough, I don't know if any of you guys played Tekken 7, but I believe her name is Eliza. She's like a vampire. Yeah, the vampire girl. That was when she made her first appearance, actually.
Lol.
And free to play.
She made her first appearance in a free-to-play Tekken fighting game that
Okay.
not many people remember. Harada does bring it up in the thing. So I mean, there you go.
Yeah.
Well,
Wasn't there a game called like Vanguard Princess or something?
I don't know about that.
All right.
Well, I mean, when it comes to like the free to play aspect, I guess people think that once a game is free to play, it's trash, which is not always the case. Like, sure, it's probably gonna make less revenue and all that, but why does that really matter?
The only problem I
I
feel like
guess.
with free to play, like the idea of going free to play with fighting games is the company that's behind it. What if they get a little bit too greedy? You know what I mean? Cause
Yeah, but like,
there's
Oh,
good monetization.
getting
and there's-
greedy on what?
Like, I'm talking about good monetization and then bad monetization. Like, I mean, there's people that will take advantage of like any type of way to make it like a loot box microtransaction gambling kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if we think about it that way, it depends on what you would get from the microtransactions.
It
Like,
depends,
let's say, let me put it this way: League of Legends. Okay, here we go. Don't leave
no,
yet. Don't leave.
I'm leaving.
All
I'm already
right,
leaving.
time to end the podcast.
But it doesn't really matter if you put some money. It's just for skins, cosmetics, and like if you really like the game, you can put in some cosmetics and help with the developers, so you get some cool skins, and you're helping out the people. You can put in more money and help out the what's it called?
The developers.
The company more. Yeah, the developers more. But like, if you put it like Pokemon Unite, that's just kind of, it's kind of sussy baka, you know?
Sussy.
Yeah,
This
You
so
man
can't
just said
really
sussy.
fuck up the
This man just said
balancing.
sussy baka.
This
Shut up.
man does not speak for me.
This man does not speak for me. Understandable. But and I just want to mention that because I know there's people who are very concerned about like free to play games and the possibility of like, depending on the company, how they treat the microtransactions and all that stuff. Because there are companies that will take advantage of that.
It'll
It's
either
hard
be
to do
really
it on a fighting
good.
game.
It'll either be really good or really bad. There's no in between.
Yep.
I
Like,
just
if,
feel like it's hard to do it on a fighting game.
That's
Like
Yeah.
to fuck it up on a fighting game.
because like, what are you gonna,
For
you know,
reference,
what are you
by the
gonna
way-
make transactions for?
Like, watch, they do
how
something
many
where, like,
games you can play.
There's like a game with like 20 characters and you only get one, and it's like if you want the rest of the characters, $5 per fighter.
if I recall
Okay.
correctly, by the way, I do think that they mentioned that the thing that will make them decide whether or not they're going free to play or not is if Project L, which is the League of Legends fighting game, becomes free to play.
That is a smart
that is
decision. If that game
is-
succeeds, it'll set a precedent for fighting games.
because the thing is that like look, there are two main reasons why people don't go into fighting games. One, fighting games are hard. Okay, they are hard.
True.
You like and obviously people want to enjoy themselves when they play a game, but unfortunately there will just be people that will not let you enjoy the game, rightfully so. You deserve to lose, but ultimately, all right, not everyone likes that.
True.
Mhm.
However, the other core issue with fighting games is that they are expensive. Okay, the amount of money that costs like for a fighting game, no matter which one, is absurdly high. I mean, think of any fighting game you probably played recently. All right, I'd like to think of like Dragon Ball Fighters as an example, but there's a couple answers out there. Like say for instance, what's a good one? What's a good one?
Strive.
Smash.
Strive. No, I mean
You got the
Smash.
game, then you have like 2 color packs, then you've got the season pass. Now there's gonna be a second season pass.
True.
We
Okay.
don't know how many more season passes there are gonna be.
Okay.
I mean, I'm saying Smash and Dragon Ball because of like licensing, like that.
Oh,
that
that's
takes
what
a
you're saying.
lot
Oh
of
no,
money.
no. Abdir's talking about like how much it costs,
No,
like to buy characters, the game.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Fighters has the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I'm
Here's
You
an
saying.
got,
example.
you got the characters. You got like we've got 4 season passes, right? We got 4
We have
seasons.
4 season passes.
Then
plus
we
Android
have the
21.
like 2 music passes, Android 21, like you just mentioned. There's weird shit. There's a bunch of weird shit.
I get you.
Or like I think like the best example out there is even possibly Street Fighter 4. Well, think about it. If you played Street Fighter 4, if you played Street Fighter 4 since launch, you have
bought the
you
game,
have
like,
all
4
those
times.
costumes. You have all those costumes. You have all these DLC characters that happen. But then they were like, okay, all right. So basically, here's Super Street Fighter 4. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, we have this new game called Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. I know, kind of crazy, right? And then, oh wait, what's this? Ooh, one more version. We have one more version. We like to call it Ultra Street Fighter 4. Oh, by the way, did you know that there's exclusive items within this game if you buy Street Fighter Cross Tekken? So you have to buy a whole game just to complete one game. So that's no fun.
Yeah.
Pretty
And if
much.
they
So they
take it
did
to
for
the
Smash
extreme,
too?
they can sell stuff like the Omega forms that can't be used in ranked matches.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Like
But-
I'm surprised Omega wasn't like any DLC or no nonsense like that. I
Yeah.
mean, I would have thought they would have made it, but whatever, dude.
But to pretty much sum it up, I guess it's like, so fighting games going free to play. Are you for it? Are you against it? Or are you just kind of like in the middle?
Depends on who handles
It
it.
depends. Really depends.
It depends on who's handling it is the main issue. Because, we can have people selling Omega forms that are fucking ass busted, or we can have people that are just selling different new costumes, alternate outfits, model changes, but it's the same character, and all that stuff at reasonable prices, UI elements, like how Tekken has like all the hit markers and different like health bar looks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can sell all that stuff pretty well for a pretty decent price, or you can sell ass-busted versions of characters and make it pay to win. Granted, nobody's going to play it if you do make it pay to win,
No,
so
exactly.
that's where your balance comes in, where it
Yeah.
should come in.
But yeah, no. So I guess that finishes up our free to play topic there. As for, 'cause I forgot to ask you guys this, but for Guilty Gear and KOF 15, I guess first Guilty Gear. So with Testament returning, what do you think of Testament? Do you think they're great, or do you think they're whatever in terms of like gameplay wise?
They look
I
cool.
don't know.
I got it. The perfect one. Uncle Ben, what happened? No, but
Uncle Ben.
when it comes to Testament, I mean, from what I've seen, because I don't play Guilty Gear, one of my friends is actually gonna buy me it when it goes on sale. Well, I mean, I bought him a couple games. Before.
Good friend. That's a good friend.
Yeah. But from what I've seen of Testament, I mean, I've never had to play against Old Testament, so I wouldn't know how much more different they are from the original in terms outside of design. Because I've seen Old Testament design, and I like what they did with their new design. I really do appreciate that. I find it kind of funny, because that goes with the whole thing that Testament actually has like, okay, so in Japan, their voice is a female, I believe it's female, right? And then a female VA, but then the English version, it's actually a male VA.
No. The voice actor is a trans woman. They're trans woman. Yeah. So
Apologies.
it's yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, but like the voice is a lot deeper, which I can appreciate. I think it's cool that they did that. I like the moveset and all that. I really like that. And what else? I like I like the intro. I know that's like a weird thing to mention, but like I love like how in the intro you have like the two succubus, right? And
Oh yeah, the succubus. Yeah.
and then it's like one turns into the crow, and then the other one goes in front of the scythe and just dies.
Like,
It's
bloody mess.
like I just love that.
I also like to mention, I like what you mentioned earlier, like, it's like, I not played Old Testament, but New Testament, though, yo, we're bringing the Bible in here, bro. Open your Bibles, let's go.
Yeah,
Time for Genesis.
yeah, ultimately, I really do like what they've done with the character from what I've seen. And I mean, I guess that's really all I have to say about that, you know, because again, like I said, I never had experience Old Testament. I don't know what's new and what's old and all that. I never went to check or whatever. So it's not it's one of those things where it's like I just don't know enough about the character, so I wouldn't be able to say much.
I get you, that's fine. Like, I mean, I just know Testament back then was pretty crazy, and now they're I think more balanced, I guess you can say, but they look sick. As for Rugal being back, I think it's incredible. But wait, I just completely forgot Testament. Any of y'all got anything else to say about Testament?
No.
They look cool.
That's all that matters. Top hat, great top hat. There we go. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, the
great
weird
hat.
Skulls and stuff on the side.
Testament's
tassels.
hat is great.
Sick design.
That's true. All right, and now Omega Rugal. There we go. That's the last one before we move on to the next topic.
Also sick design, but for a different reason.
True.
All right. Well, I will say this about Omega Rugal. Look, I love that his alternate costume is the thing he wears in 2002 before he takes it off, because he doesn't really fight with it on. He just kind of takes it off. It's kind of like he's strapped to a machine and he's being released or whatever. I think that's sick, right? But I really just want a version without the machinery, just the coat. Can I just have the coat? I don't want all this machinery on top of him. I just want the coat. Can I please get the coat?
Don't worry, Abdir. That'll be the pay DLC, where you gotta pay for that coat.
Yeah. That's how they get me. Ah, dang it. I mean,
put your money in.
Right. I mean, like when it comes to Rugal, he's really cool. Currently, he has a funny glitch where if you buffer his super with when doing a Reppuken, you just get hit by the attack at not necessarily full screen, but like it shouldn't hit is all I'm trying to say, and it's kind of funny that way. But as of right now, based on what I've played of the character, he seems fun. Yeah, I mean, like I don't really think there's anything much to say to that other than I think he's I think he's fun. I'm glad he's in. Um, I think obviously boss challenge won't be exclusive to just him, right? I think boss challenge will be something where
For other
more
characters, like another character that we
characters.
can't talk about, but
Well, I mean, we could talk about them. The game's been out for a while,
no, I know, but like leaks, bro. We can't spoil people on the leaks, right?
but they're in the game.
And no, I know what you're talking about though, but we're not gonna talk about that. We're just focusing on Omega Rugal. But I know what you mean though, for other bosses to come in. He died on me.
Like
Yeah.
Rock the Cock Howard.
I mean,
True.
so I mean, the only other thing interesting, at least in my opinion, to note about him, is that Rugal does not have Kaiser Wave. Now, the reason why I say that's interesting is because Kaiser Wave is okay. Kaiser Wave is Krauser's technique. Krauser is the, I believe, half brother or just full on brother of Geese. Now, the reason why I say it's so interesting is that considering how popular the Kaiser Wave is, I mean, one of the guys over at SNK literally has his tag as like Krauser or Kaiser News or something like that. All right, just the name alone is pretty popular. I hope that Krauser actually becomes playable. I think that'd be sick if there was like a new bosses team. But ultimately, when it comes to Rugal, I like him. I'm glad he's here, and hopefully, um, I mean, not hopefully, but rather like, I just hope he gets more stuff, like just more things to play with. I think that'd be sick.
I get you. But so Omega Rugal definitely gets my thumbs up. Glad to see them back, and we're probably gonna be seeing even more characters soon that people really want back. With these last two passes, maybe wink, wink. Anyways, so with that, anyone else have anything we want to say about Omega Rugal or Testament by any chance, or even anything else in the terms of fighting games?
East Howard.
Understandable.
Rock the Cock
He's next
Howard.
month. He's next. Well, right now, Geese is next month.
True. But yeah, no, so I guess we're done with fighting games, so let's move on to the other stuff now. So, let's talk about Dragalia Lost being dead.
F.
Hey, we're just going straight into that one, like just like that.
Well, sadness. Wait,
The
that's TMS.
Persona curse.
The Persona.
Bruh.
Yeah, literally. Okay. All right. There's like I think it was like three. There were like three gotcha games that had a Persona crossover, and after they had their Persona crossover, that's it. All right. A year later,
True.
they were shut down. I don't.
Persona is a curse. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks.
I
Oh my
Check
God,
up my
literally,
filthy
let's go.
sentences.
I mean, I always.
Why? Like I don't. Whatever, dude. That's really weird. That three games like die the moment, you know. I don't
If
know.
I had a nickel for every time a game that had a crossover with Persona died about a year later, I'd have 3 nickels. But it's weird that it happened thrice.
Christ.
That is true.
Yeah.
True. And so Dragalia Lost is dead. I have no idea what Nintendo's even gonna do with this franchise. Like, if they're even gonna continue it, and I don't even know if it's like co-owned by Games. So, yeah, for now this game is dead, and we're probably not gonna see this IP anymore. But yeah, what are your thoughts?
All right. Look, I love Dragalia Lost. I love its characters. I love its world, and I love the fact that it was one of the only gacha games I ever played that doesn't try to steal your money every waking second of the day.
That is true.
All right. And that's most likely why it died. I mean, there are other reasons too. For instance, it wasn't a worldwide release. The game wasn't out everywhere. So, like I believe Canada never had access to it, and there were like certain other parts of the world that couldn't play it. But ultimately, there are a bunch of there are so many reasons, and obviously, there's no real reason to explore all of them. But yeah, uh, like I said, there's no real reason to really get into it.
Yeah, I get you, but yeah, no, it's like
Unless you want depression.
true.
Yeah, true.
It just sucks that the game is ending, but hey, hopefully the future is bright for this series, and maybe we'll see it on a Switch console with like an actual game. Maybe doubt it, but hey, who knows? You know what I mean? But
It's only a matter of time.
yeah, so it is what it is. But no, that's Dragalia Lost being dead. Hope you enjoy the Yuden on a tombstone for the thumbnail. but yeah, no. So if y'all have anything else you want to say about Dragalia Lost?
Joker.
Oh my god, this dude just has Persona on the mind, bro. I don't know, bro.
See, it's just sad to me. I would have loved, like my main hope for this for Dragalia is that, because I remember, I don't know if this was true or not, but I do remember hearing that at one point, like I think Nintendo or someone outside games considered making Dragalia like its own like game rather than it being a gacha game. And I think it could work. I mean, Nintendo already has experiences with making like um with making Muso type games. Uh and by Muso I just mean like warrior type games.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
they,
their genre definer.
they considering that Koei Tecmo has already made 4 of those games, I'm pretty sure they can handle the reins of Dragalia, because Dragalia is basically just like Dragalia is basically like a Muso game, sort of, if you want to like consider it like that. It's like a Warriors game. So I definitely think like they could do it. Um, I don't think nothing's really stopping them from achieving that. So hopefully, maybe,
I
just
just love
maybe.
that they got put on a trailer recently after being announced.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
die.
I want to bring that up for a moment. I hate that. All right, Nintendo, I hate them. All right, Nintendo really is the type of company that said, "Hey, so look, we have this dying game, okay? We're gonna put it in our May showcase, all right, because we think it'd be funnier that way."
Because they need extra money before the game goes bye bye.
Yeah, but they
True.
never did that before. Yeah, they never did it before.
That's
They
true.
never did it
Because they
before.
haven't shut down any mobile game. Well, actually, no. Dr. Mario World. That's right.
Mario, what? Wait, I thought Mario Kart Tour. That's
Yes,
still
no,
that shit still
Mario
around?
Kart.
Mario
Oh
Kart,
my god.
Mario Kart Tour is still around, yes.
Whose idea was that?
Yeah, I wouldn't have blamed you, but yeah, no. I mean, in terms of like gotcha games, if I were to like compare it, I've never seen a bigger outcry for a game shutting down than this one. Like, even Dr. Mario World didn't have this many people going, "No, please, don't leave me."
Oh, please.
Yeah, I say the same thing, but it's also because I
I
don't pay attention to other mobile games dying out. You know what I mean?
Well, like, I mean, and I'm referring to like mainly Nintendo games, because Nintendo has, this isn't like the first Nintendo game to get shut down. Not and I mean, if you want to count Pokemon in that case too, Pokemon also has like a couple mobile games shut down. All right, you have Pokemon Duels, which, in my opinion, is probably one of the sadder ones, because I think Pokemon Duels was an amazing game, and that people should have played it. I think people who never got to play it were missed out, because that game was actually super fun. Um, but um, in terms of like I'm trying to think of like other games that like there's Dr. Mario World, obviously. There's Mitomo. I don't know if you guys remember that one. That's like an ancient one. And what else? What else?
You know, because like I really can't think, but it's also because I can't seem to like know of any other mobile game that's like that because I just don't hang around those kind of games. So, uh, but let me see here. But yeah, no, like I mentioned, it sucks. I do wish they did anything. They did something with it, but we'll just have to wait and see, pretty much. But yeah, no. Anything else y'all want to say about Dragalia Lost?
Nah.
Well, he
Fun
doesn't.
time. Fun time.
Fun times. Yeah, let's just remember the good times. You know what I mean?
Having a good time.
And that's how we get fucking copyright strike. But anyways,
Hey,
so
hey, you might be. I mean, that's not even a joke.
true.
That's kind of true, unfortunately.
So let's talk about two bad news, guys. Let's move on to the next topic, guys. So, two bad news. Number one, we have a new PlayStation Plus subscription. Now, maybe be like, okay, why is this a bad thing? We'll get to that. And then the other bad thing, we got Breath of the Wild 2 delayed.
Yep.
So let's talk about these two games then. So, I mean, two things, because I forgot PS Plus ain't a game. But so PlayStation Plus. Guys, what do you think about the new subscription tier? I'm gonna explain it real quick for the audience that don't know. But PlayStation Plus added a new subscription, and basically it'll allow you to play classic games. However, for PlayStation 3, I believe it's Cloud, and the PS1 and 2 games you can play and download them, so long as you have that subscription and you actually like own them, quote unquote. But yeah, for PS3, it's all like, it's all cloud and all that stuff. So, and I believe the pricing is also $120 for a year. But yeah, no, guys, what are your thoughts on this new PlayStation subscription? Even though maybe you guys don't have a PlayStation, like specifically for Jonathan and Abdir, because I know you guys don't have a PlayStation, right? But I want to know your thoughts on this new PlayStation Plus subscription. Like, what do you guys think?
I don't even
Very
know what
funny.
it is.
Very funny. I don't know what that.
I don't know what they even added.
I told you. I told you. Classic games, but like it's limited to the membership.
Oh, so it's like Nintendo got you.
Basically, but worse.
Yeah, because okay, what makes it inherently worse is, as an example, the PS3 games aren't even like they are not. How do I put this the best I can? The PS3 games are cloud only.
Yep.
Which is like, how? Or it's like, oh, we can't. We don't know how we can make PS3 games go on future consoles. Like, bro, you made the system in the first place.
I know, right?
How do you not
Another
even-
in Christ, you made the console.
My brother. And even then, it's like, if I recall, the PlayStation 3 architecture is like ridiculously complicated. So like, just
Yeah.
even porting them regularly and natively is a mission. Like Sony, what are you doing?
I don't know whose bright idea it was to make the game like the system complicated to make games for. You know, like
I don't think they liked money.
yeah,
They don't like money, exactly.
They really don't.
we've got to have money.
So yeah, so like in my opinion, I feel like 120 for a year is not worth it, especially if you want classic games. And what I hate is that there is no alternative solution. It's like for most of these games, you have to get this membership in order to play these games. You know?
Emulation exists.
Yeah. Huh? Yo, wait. That's not a good word. Don't say that. Nintendo ninjas will find us. But
They exist.
Don't be joking about Nintendo ninjas. I don't want to wake up in somewhere else.
they don't want to wake up in the Nintendo HQ's prison.
Nintendo Ninjas horrify me. The fact that they exist.
Mario Police.
horrifies me.
Yeah, no,
Mario
it's
Bros.
honestly scary. But anyways, and they do it legally. That's the other scary part. But anyways, yeah, back to PlayStation Plus. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like how expensive it is and like how it's only locked behind PlayStation Plus. I said this similarly to Nintendo Switch Online, where I really don't like how a lot of these classic games are limited to the Nintendo Switch Online. Like, I wish there was an alternative way for me to pay for it. You know what I mean? Like, you can have both. Like, why can't both coexist? You get what I mean? Like, money, you know, like, bro, easy money. Like, you know the meme of Patrick, that meme that someone did when Nintendo announced that the 3DS eShop was going down, and they were like, you know, like the SpongeBob meme where it's like, I want to give you my money.
Like, bro, like the thing that confuses me the most about that is like, I don't know if any of you guys remember, but Nintendo literally had their online for free for like the first year of the Switch because they were trying to like test the waters. But it's like nothing changed. All right, somehow everything just keeps getting worse. Not because
Now I gotta pay for it.
not because the subscription or anything like that is bad or anything. I mean, it is, but it's just like they haven't added much since that. Like the only benefits Switch Online members get nowadays is you get like free trials, right? Which the trials are essentially the full game. It's not a demo. It's the full game for a limited amount of time.
It's like
which
what,
some-
5 hours?
No, I don't know. It's not for 5 hours. It's between the time it is available. Usually it's like a week or two.
Oh, right, those game trials.
Yeah. It's actually really good because then, if you really think about it, if you use your time wisely, you can actually beat a lot of those games in the allotted time, which is nice. But ultimately, that's like the only nice thing about it, I would say, maybe. Um, the 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 only other like benefits are the I guess you could say NES and Super NES collections. I would like to say N64 and Genesis, but that's behind another paywall. And that paywall only adds those things. And then it started off with those things and the Animal Crossing DLC. And now they're adding the Mario Kart DLC from Mario Kart 8 DLC on top of that. But it's one of those things where it's like once your subscription ends, you don't keep those things. They're gone. So it's like
Forever.
Just
it's
like
like,
cloud saves.
Like I think you have
Yeah.
like I forgot the period of time that you have, and if it can't connect to the internet and check if you have a membership, I think it'll eventually just pull the plug on you and you can't play those games anymore.
Yeah. So it's like there's no point in buying the Nintendo Switch Online Plus because uh, you still have to be online to use those to begin with.
Yeah.
And then uh and the price tag is so much more expensive than it needs to be. And then the fact that they still lock behind cloud saving, like you mentioned, cloud saving is behind that. So dumb. Um, yeah, I've never liked the whole what Nintendo's been doing with that whole thing. Personally, I think it's dumb.
Same. But yeah, no, that's PlayStation Plus's new subscription service. Like, I honestly just don't like that it's like you have to pay so much just to play older games. Like, it's ridiculous. They really don't want to hold a storefront with these classic games. They rather just have it be part of that, and it's like, yeah, just increase the subscription. But whatever, it is what it is. And I guess anyone else want to mention anything about the new PS Plus system?
Sony kind of copied Nintendo, bro. What the hell is this?
Oh my god, that's what this man has to say about it. Anyway. But
Am
yeah.
I wrong, though?
I mean, it's not a bad thing. That's the thing. It's like just how they executed it is a bad way. But anyways, I guess the next one is the Breath of the Wild 2 delay. We got that video with Aonuma coming up and basically saying that the game has been pushed back. And I believe they're pushing for a spring 2023 release, if I recall.
No, they just said 2023.
Did they just say 2023? I forgot.
Yeah, it just said 2023. They didn't say
I swear I remember it saying spring 2023. But regardless of the case, Aonuma came up and basically said how Breath of the Wild 2 will be delayed to 2023. And the only new footage we got like to see Link's face and him holding the new Master Sword. Well, not the new Master Sword, or the regular Master Sword corroded.
Half of one.
True. And like they're gonna do whatever they can to keep that weapon durability in the game. If you ask me, they should just remove it, but that's a different topic. We're just talking about the delay.
Yeah, because it's like you're gonna have weapons for different situations. There's no point of having weapon durability.
Yeah, that's just me though, and I
There
know
is the very valid reason that nobody's going to use anything but my Master Sword.
Yep.
No, but even the Master Sword technically has durability. That's the thing.
Technically, but if it didn't have nothing had durability, what would you use? Probably just a Master Sword.
it depends. I think some people like that's why you reward people the stronger weapon. It's like like the Master Sword's great, but it's not the strongest weapon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you overshadow the Legend of Zelda, like the weapon, by making a weapon that's better than it. If it can't break, you would just use the better weapon.
Okay, well, I mean, I would disagree because the Master Sword has its own benefits over other regular swords.
Yeah, it does. But if you just make a better one, then why would you?
I mean, in terms of
The only
damage
benefit
output,
the only benefit it would offer then is the the slashes at full HP.
I mean, look at like a game like Ocarina of Time. People use Big Goron's sword over the regular Master Sword because of how ridiculous Big Goron's sword is. You know, like that thing
and
is
then
ridiculous.
When it breaks, they gotta go back to the Master Sword until they find another one.
Yeah, no. You can make the permanent Big Goron sword. Remember, there's the version that doesn't break. So like you permanently make. Oh yeah, you can basically. There's a version that breaks, and then there's the perfect version that you have to make. So like once you make the version that doesn't break, some people are gonna be more inclined to just use the Big Goron sword because that thing can kill enemies quicker than the Master Sword. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's terrible to overshadow your weapon, but I don't think El Numo is trying to overshadow the legendary sword of time or whatever.
Like you mentioned strength, but there's a lot of weapons in Breath of the Wild that are stronger than the Master Sword.
This is true.
In Breath of the Wild, like there are a lot of weapons that are stronger than it. It's just that the benefits for the Master Sword are obviously have like the laser, but it also like I mentioned earlier, it does have weapon durability, but sort of. It has like a
it's got the it has to recharge mechanic.
yeah.
Well, are we talking about?
And then if you
the delay,
because we're talking about the second game. So
also,
then
Jonathan, I was right. The
the
delay is
DLC,
spring 2023.
Oh,
Yeah, if you have the DLC, you can upgrade its damage to twice. I think it goes from 60 to 120.
I got the DLC to spring.
I think it goes from 30 to 60.
Never mind, that's what it does. 30 to 60. I'm probably thinking Hyrule Warriors.
You have to be
Hyrule Warriors.
You have to beat all the Trial of the Swords to
Yes,
get
which
that.
is they're really fun and a pain in the ass. The last one, but they're still fun.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
let's get out of durability because that's what we're talking about. But let's just talk about the main thing. What are your thoughts on the delay?
I was expecting it.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
There was that. And honestly, 2022 is never gonna happen.
Like, yeah, no,
As a-
like, no, go for it, too.
Sorry. As a wise man once said, delayed game.
Oh, he's
good,
doing the
but
thing.
Bad. No delay. Bad game. There you go.
No, as the man once said, a game is a game, but when the game gets a delayed game is a game. But a game,
I don't remember.
but a
being
rush
able to say
game
that.
is a game. Yes, he said it. You clearly don't know.
Remember,
You're
this is
welcome.
going to be the game of all time.
The
Yeah.
game of all time. But I know it's like I saw it being delayed. Like once I saw Pokemon Scarlet and Violet get announced and seeing how crazy 2022 was gonna be, I was like, where in the world is Breath of the Wild gonna fit for this year? And I'm like, I feel like it might get pushed back. Lo and behold, I was right about the pushback. So spring,
Which is probably fine. It lets them do more time on their Skyroll shit.
true, and whatever the hell they're planning on this game, because like you want to make this game slap Breath of the Wild on the cheeks. You just want it to be like,
how
yeah,
you-
I'm better now.
How do you beat the game that most everyone has bought?
Exactly. You want to show that this game is better than the previous game. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Nintendo does what Nintendo don't. I don't know.
Wait a minute. But yeah, no.
Nintendo do what Nintendo done?
Yes. So yeah, no. So I guess that's Breath of the Wild 2's delay. It sucks, but it is what it is. Anyone else have any final thoughts on that?
Delay good.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think like a lot of people have been bashing on Breath of the Wild as of recently.
Good.
I think they just need to add more on top of it. And shut up, Jacob. You don't like open worlds.
The game. No, the game is garbage. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to say it's garbage. This is not for me. But
Yeah, no, like Jacob wants to be handheld. He wants to do
true.
builds,
Exactly,
even though he
bro. Where's
can
my
big
linear
builds.
story, bro? What is the?
Bro, you can't do
Bro, what
builds.
story?
It's amazing.
No, true. What story? Like, it's like what story? You're right.
The game
Anyway.
is fun. It's got like a very minimal story, but you can't tell me it's some masterpiece of writing because
I mean, it's not a master. I mean, Zelda games besides Skyward Swords, they don't necessarily.
I don't
have
know,
the
bro.
most
Twilight Princess was a
Yeah.
masterpiece of a story.
Twilight Princess was very good.
No, but I mean, man, Zelda's not
I
known
can't say
for
shit
its.
about Skyward Sword because I'm being nitpicky.
Zelda's mostly known
It's
for its
really-
lore. I love Zelda's lore, but we're not talking about that. We're
Yeah.
talking about the delay.
We're
not
not talking about
the delay.
stories, anyways.
No, we're talking about the delay.
They're not known for stories. They're known for lore, anyways.
Exactly, and their lores are pretty crazy.
Lore is just big story.
What I'm really
Big
hoping
story.
for, bruh. What I'm really hoping for Breath of the Wild 2 mostly is just like
For a cancellation.
more enemy types. Really, That's
I'm
it.
hoping for actual dungeons. That's what I really want.
I mean, actual like shrines, I don't mind them. What I really minded and that ticked me off a tiny bit was probably the divine beasts. The divine beasts are like they're I sometimes you just feel like you have to do some kind of glitch in order to do them. I really did not like them at all.
They were the closest thing I liked to like one of my favorite parts of Breath of the Wild because it felt like I was doing a traditional dungeon, like figuring out how to get to
Range.
the main part. You mean But anyways, so that's Breath of the Wild 2's delay. And more bad news next, guys. So we got some more bad news, and I guess some good news. But yeah, no, E3 2022 is canceled. I made a whole video. You should check it out. But anyways,
Wow, the Spanish Shilling.
Is it bad news though?
it's just sad because, like, in my opinion, it's sad. I'll explain why right now, like, why I think it's a bad thing. Well, we already know E3 has been dying as of late. Like, we know the viewership has gone down. Like, E3 as a whole has been less relevant as ever. But for me, what I don't like about E3 being canceled is that once E3 is canceled, all these companies just decide to do their own announcements whenever they want, and it becomes this scattered thing where, like, June just ends up just being nothing in bare bones. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, June just ends up being a disappointment because there is no E3, and then all these companies are like, all right, I'll just do my announcement here. Like, for example, THQ is going to be doing their announcement on August, instead of June.
June was a
Sometimes to prepare something that they can actually show, rather than a 10-second teaser trailer of a tech demo of a game we get 10 years later.
What I just don't like is that, like, I just don't like it when it's scattered. I personally prefer it when it's all in a week, like in a week span where everything's just together. It just makes that whole week like a nice vacation and all stuff. I don't like it when all these news are like dropped randomly. But that's just personally me. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way, but I just like it when everything's like together in like 1 month at least.
June was Christmas too, but
no, we don't get Christmas anymore in June. We don't get the summer Christmas.
Gamers never deserved Christmas.
True.
Huh?
But yeah, no. So what are you guys' thoughts on E3 being canceled this year?
Not surprised.
Not surprised, Mr. I don't care over here. What about you, Theo?
I mean, to be fair, it kind of does suck that they don't have a physical event. I think that's what was one of the biggest factors for E3. You just go in there and then have a little good old time playing with the physical stuff.
Like, that part was cool, yeah.
Yeah, but like, as a kid, I've always wanted to go to E3. And the thing is, now I'm just like, man, I can't do that.
What's an E3?
Yeah, like, what's an E3?
Yeah.
I can't fly to wherever the hell it is. I think it's like Los Angeles, is it?
Yeah, Los Angeles. Yeah, the Los Angeles Convention Center. The main major one.
There's plenty of other events. They're just more Japanese. Like, was it D23?
Yeah. I mean, sure, you could probably do that, but E3 was where it was at, and now it's like, not anymore.
Unfortunately, it was beaten with a stick until it could no longer move.
True.
That is very, very true.
The fact of the matter remains that we're still going to get our news. It's just not going to... There's nothing to look forward to, which kind of, I get that.
That's, I think, where the main motivation comes from.
Be like, oh, huh?
No, I'm saying that's where I guess where the main motivation happens, because we all know the news will happen, but that's like I think that's the problem. Like, we don't know when. Like you mentioned.
Anytime something, everyone will be like, oh, well, where's this? Oh, well, where's that? But a lot of people will be like, oh, E3, dude. That's definitely an E3 thing, When are we getting more Breath of the Wild news? Definitely E3. When are we going to get the new Forza game? Definitely E3. What about the new
Forza, I'm always hyped for that.
Definitely E3, Those are you may not like it, but that is super popular, especially amongst...
Yeah, no, definitely.
Amongst
bro.
Your
oh my goodness.
That wasn't even Among Us. But anyways,
people knew when to look forward for things.
Yeah.
They would be disappointed very often because not everything they were looking for is there. But I get that. However, I feel like the news that we get now is a lot better.
Interesting. Okay. Like, when it happens, I guess, yeah. I think it just sucks because, like, you mentioned there's nothing to look forward to. So there is nothing.
Yeah, that part does suck. But what we get now is what they're ready to show, what we want to see. And usually it comes with better news overall, not like, oh, I prepared this now because we need to have something big and this is the big thing we're working on, but it's like 2 years from now.
Yeah.
Like now it's like, oh, we have this game. end of next year, maybe, but it's usually not more than like a year now that things are being announced for, unless it's you got the occasional stuff, but majority of it is pretty soon after.
Yeah, pretty soon, like Bayonetta 3, Metroid Prime 4.
That's right, that game's coming out this year.
You're talking about someone that has a track record of doing that. Just like,
What do you mean?
You have Nintendo and you have Nomura, both infamous for this.
Yeah, no, so E3 canceled. Like Edgar mentioned, we'll see them. Just when? Who knows?
Just when? We don't know.
Exactly. But there is one good thing, again, I mentioned earlier. Summer Games Fest is coming once again. Jeff Keighley is insane and is a god. Man really said, yo, E3 is getting canceled right now. Hold up, I'm about to show my stuff real quick.
He waited like 2 hours after they said they were dead.
No, not even. He literally tweeted like 5 minutes later.
Even better, he showed up at the open casket,
he showed up like he's like we're gathered here today. E3 is dead, but you should watch the Summer Games.
We're gathered here today not to talk about the death of E3, but to rejoice in the life of the Summer Games Fest.
Exactly.
SabdierZ, oh my god.
What? But yeah, we do have Summer Games Fest coming up again. I mean, I'm not gonna say any predictions what I expect to see there because Summer Games Fest is random. You know what I mean? There's no focus on a company. It's just random companies, and if they have their game there, they're there.
It's whoever's ready, which I think is nice. Is what I was just kind of going over.
If they're ready, or if they just want to show a trailer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're ready to show us something.
Yeah.
They don't have to rush for these deadlines.
Yeah. Jeff Keighley hasn't given a date yet, but he did say June of this year, of course. So, from what I've gathered, the whole event... Yeah, so I guess, the whole event will be on June, pretty much, as a whole replacement of E3.
Let's go.
So, we'll see what that happens, but I mean, do y'all got any hopes for Summer Games Fest? Because, I don't know what to say about that one.
Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, let's
Wait a
go.
minute.
Yeah.
No doubt about it, Nintendo's going to have their own direct around that time. Let's be real here. So, hopefully...
Bayo
3 would be nice. Let's see. Well, maybe we'll see some Bayo.
Thank you.
Oh, you sneezed all
we
this.
haven't seen Bayo in a while. That'd be nice.
I heard Theo say Bayo. I thought that he said bless you. I only heard the B and then the end of you. So I'm like Bayo.
Bro, what is going on, bro?
A mess.
I'm losing it.
That sounds similar.
Look, I'm losing it. That's all you gotta know.
You gotta
You're
bless
always
the
losing
boys,
it,
when they
True.
when they sneeze. You gotta bless them boys.
Exactly. But anyways, E3 2022 canceled, and Summer Game Fest is coming. Any other thoughts?
Jeff Keighley, the gold.
What shoes is he gonna wear?
Yo, Drew, hold up. We gotta sit here. What shoes will he be wearing for this presentation? That's what we gotta know. Hold up. What are his shoes gonna look like? What sneakers?
I'm gonna go with a wild guess, and I'm gonna go with the Sora shoes.
No, he's gonna pop in with the Sonic shoes, bro. The Sonic shoes for Sonic. He's like, yo, I'm dripped out with the Sonic 2 shoes,
bro. That's gonna be the promotion for Sonic Frontier.
Exactly, bro.
Oh my god.
That is a good idea. You know what? That's a good game prediction. The new Sonic game at Summer Games Fest. I can see that being there, bro. Anyways, anything else y'all want to mention about E3 being canceled and Summer Game Fest?
Nah. Hoping to a good E3. Hoping for a good June. Yeah.
Understandable. There we go. All right.
Someone get that picture of the kid with the thumbs up in front of the computer.
the kid is like, yeah. All right. Well, get ready. Make sure you're comfy. Grab a drink. Grab a snack. It's time.
We're gonna be here for 7 hours.
Exactly.
Boy.
Who's ready for some Kingdom Hearts 4?
Who's ready for another mobile
not.
game?
Get out of here.
Who's ready for another mobile game?
True.
Yo, the better game.
We're not gonna talk. We're not gonna talk about the mobile games, but there were the mobile games where Kingdom Hearts Key Dark Road will be getting its final update. We're getting a new mobile game known as Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. But we're here to talk about the big baddie over here, the big boy. We're getting Kingdom Hearts 4, guys.
In 2024.
Back, baby.
Yeah, no, right, bro?
Dude. Oh, I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Hi, Tired.
This
We're
is
excited about
this
Sora.
is big as
Oh
Sora
my-
getting.
But
this
it's
is
just
as big.
it's just crazy because like this is reminding me of in between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Now I wasn't keeping up around that time with Kingdom Hearts news, but it's like it was basically like a 4-year gap between I believe 1 and 2 when the game got released and everything. So it's like it was a pretty short period. So when I saw Kingdom Hearts 2 released, I went crazy. So the wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 was really damn long from when it was announced. You know what I mean? We had 2 and then these other games and then 3. You know?
Yes.
So
Very
it's
long.
so we get to 3. You know, which was I personally enjoyed it. You know, especially after the free update that came out and Remind.
Remind fucking fixed any
Like,
issue I had with that
slaps.
fucking game.
Remind slaps. But anyways,
outside of story, there was a few story issues,
Yeah.
but the majority of the issues I had were fixed with that shit. Is now my favorite.
so to go back into that where we only have Melody and Memory, right? Then we got a new mobile game, and now we're getting KH4 immediately after that. You know what I mean? It's like straight into it. KH4 right now. No other game after Melody and Memory. No KH4.
I mean, how many
Yes,
people
sir.
signed
I
for
have a
another
question.
game?
I have a question. What is the new arc that this series is
Lost
going
Master
Lost
baby.
Master arc.
Lost Masters arc?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next game will be Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Masters, Master of Memories. Okay.
The
Yo, Chain of Memories 2.
Then after that, we'll have a bunch of different spin-off games that aren't actually spin-offs but connected to the game.
True.
Such as Kingdom Hearts, Master 5-8 Days Over 2, Kingdom Hearts, I don't know, Coded. What would Master Coded?
Master
Coded.
Coded.
Remastered. Hello.
Remasters. Okay. What else? What's another really dumb one? Wait, what's the mobile game right now called? The
The new one that's coming out? Missing Link. That's the one that's coming out.
Missing Link, Master Link. Okay.
Missing Master. Hello.
Oh my
What's
god.
the other one? I don't know. There's so many stupid puns you can create.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Kingdom Hearts Dark Master wrote.
yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna just focus on KH4 and bro, what did y'all think of that trailer, bro?
Kingdom Hearts
Quad
4D. Okay.
48.
Our boy, when we finally got to see him standing up on the balcony and he said he had feet.
Bro. No feet.
It
Exposed
reminded me
feet.
of Prompto.
It's
Bro, like-
highlight.
He looked very similar to Prompto from Final Fantasy 15.
it's kind of crazy to me that we've
I
seen
can see it.
Sora's feet before we've
Yeah.
seen Sora go to his mom and actually eat his dinner. I think-
True.
We don't know shit
We are never
about his
gonna.
mom
We're never
before
seeing
he
his
was
mom.
in.
We are never seeing his
Fucked
mom
off
ever
for
again.
about a year and 2 weeks, and that's it.
She forgot about her son. That's all. That's all we gotta say.
So Sora died.
Dude, Sora's new look completely shocked me. I was like, "Excuse me?" When I saw the way this man
Phenomenal.
looked, I'm not used to him with this short of hair, bro. Like his hair is so short.
Is it short or is it just like kind of not fluffy because he's in the real world?
I guess you can say that they try to make it more realistic, but I don't know. It was also
I just
funny.
feel like it's less fluff.
It was also funny seeing Strelitzia being shown off because the amount of people on the internet that were like, "Who is this new chick?" and all that stuff.
Who is this bitch? And everyone's
Yo,
got the
that's
gift
me.
that just says die.
Yeah, the Ventus gift is die.
Yeah, so Sora is dead.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
So seeing that, no, I mean he is dead. He is dead. You can't say that. But,
Technically, but that's not what we're talking
man, and
Yeah, so Sora fucking dies.
I just want to say this. Okay, so what I find very funny, right, is that when if you played 3, you see Sora enter this world at one point, right? And obviously he still has his 3 design when you see it in Kingdom Hearts 3, right? This girl says he's been there for 7 days. BS! I call BS. My man
he took a nap
went
for.
through a whole wardrobe change. Yeah, he took that chain of memories nap, dude.
He took a whole 3 chain of memories. Like, yo, it's only been 1 year, bro. Like, oh, okay.
Only.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
kinda-
it was a year and 7 days, you know?
I mean, we'll see because it is a year after the events. Well, here's the thing: he's been definitely wandering around the final world for like a year. You know, now he probably ended in Quadratum like 7 days. You know, at least according to the trailer. You know what I mean?
Well, according, yeah, because that's when the end of Remind happens.
Yeah. And there's a lot of new story details that we know about a little bit. Like for example, if you remember, just recently, actually today, Nomura confirmed that reaction commands are returning.
Let's go.
That was that sick ass circle.
Jacob doesn't like reaction commands.
I don't like them, but I only like the ones that are like specifically for boss battles that make the game look sick. You know what I mean? Like, for example, when Sora does the reaction command where he just slices through the buildings, that shit was lit.
Yeah, the ones that make the fight a spectacle.
Yeah, exactly. Or, Sephiroth goes, that's enough, and then you just, press triangle and you do all those cool looking, you deflect all his moves.
Or when you're in the Lion King world, you do some black backflips over the fucking giant turtle that tries to kill you.
Oh, yeah, that thing, that's right. The backflip, that's right, where they throw you on top of the back.
Yeah, you do a bunch of cool shit.
But, I do like it on boss. I do like it on boss battles. Like, I feel like reaction commands, like, for example, the one when you fought the nobodies is kind of annoying. But for boss battles, I'm down with that.
A little bit, yeah. I feel you.
But yeah, no, like, bro, Darkseid realistically looks insane. Like, that thing looks like a demon.
Design, bro.
It's a demon, bro. Like, I forgot.
Is it because he's dead?
I guess mostly. I mean, we don't know yet. Like, I mean, we do know the original art style will be there due to the end of the trailer where we saw Donald and Goofy. So we'll probably see Sora again, that look again.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the updated. He's got the wings. He's got the
wings were there. The wings
is gonna bite the shit out of you.
The mouth.
The wings were always there. The horns,
but they weren't nowhere near as big.
They were not. Yeah, they were super small. Like, so it's like. And he never had horns as well. Remember that. He never had horns
it's like that's what I'm saying. Is it because he's dead that he has got like these changes, or is it because he grew? I don't know, but I love it.
Yeah, exactly. I know, same. It's like I'm very curious to see like more like crazy designs, crazy realistic heartless designs. And I forgot what Nomura's saying was.
Right. Oh,
I think he said he doesn't like fantasy reality, I believe, or something. I forgot the saying, but he likes I forgot the term, but he's using a term that he's using where it's like he doesn't like too much fantasy, right? Or too much reality, but he likes this mixture, like what he went for Versus 13, where it's reality, where you saw a lot of stuff focused on that, but with fantasy aspects, like, like the magic that Noctis would use in Versus 13's trailers and all that stuff.
Well, the magic he uses in 15 is hilarious. It's
that is true. It's what? A grenade?
Yeah, it's literally he makes it and he throws it. It's just a grenade. All the magic that you shoved into it in your pentacast to fucking murder everything.
But yeah, no, Kingdom Hearts 4 Quadratum is Nomura's revenge. This man said, I'm about to make Versus 13 and no one can stop me.
The Lost Master Saga is gonna be lit as fuck.
Mm-hmm. And we don't really know. And another thing we gotta mention, which is very prominent, because I wasn't paying attention when I was looking at these woods.
Oh yeah.
But like when people saw that little metal plate on the bottom, and people started saying, "Wait a minute, is that an ATST from Star Wars?" The fact that we're getting a Star Wars world, like no doubt about it, we're getting Star Wars in the Kingdom Hearts universe, bro.
I
have been asking for this since the first game.
True.
Look, all you Kingdom Hearts fans, okay, I want to give you a taste of reality right now.
Oh boy.
Okay, this is a Disney-owned franchise, right? You know what else Disney owns? All right, Disney owns Family Guy.
True.
Disney owns
Oh
The
my
Simpsons.
god.
Hey Lois.
Holy crap, Lois! It's Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Why is the dog so skinny?
Bro, it's gonna be like animated YouTubers in Family Guy. You just see Sora there, like,
bro.
Sora, hi Peter.
No, look at what I put in the podcast chat, bro. That's gonna be fucking meeting Jack from Final Fantasy.
Jack Garland. I'm here to kill chaos.
He's gonna be meeting Jack from Origins, bro.
Chaos, is that you? But
bro, what do you mean? We're only getting Family Guy. We're also getting The Simpsons. Simpsons versus Family Guy again.
Bro, but like hear me out. Like I think Derek posted about this and I really like the idea because I never thought about this and it just makes the most sense. Like Derek mentioned how our friend Derek, he mentioned like he wants the Keyblade, right, to just be a regular lightsaber, as if Sora's holding the lightsaber. But when he turns on, like when he's about to fight some Heartless or whatever, and he turns on the lightsaber, like the outline, like when this actual saber pops up, right, it's in the form of a key, and then the actual like handles or whatever, like on the sides of where Sora holds the Keyblade, come out as if it's part of the lightsaber, kind of like how Kylo Ren, but it's extended as if it's like covering I don't know what the name is called, but you know what I'm talking about.
Like the crossguard.
Yeah, the crossguard. Yeah, the crossguard pops up with the lightsaber stuff when he turns it on. That shit will be lit. But
Okay.
and also
All I'm saying is I want to see Riku in episode 3.
have Riku in the Star Wars world. I mean, it's possible he went looking for him, so we could be seeing Riku there.
So he ends up in Mustafar and Obi-Wan and Anakin, you know? Just saying.
Oh, that's right. So you said episode 3. That's right. But it seems like it's just going to focus on episode 6. So
yeah, we're gonna have episode 6 for sure. That's well, not
Yeah.
for sure, but from what we have so far in the speculations, it's episode 6.
bro, we about
I'm
to.
just saying
So
that
Riku in
I
episode
was
3 would be nice.
if I was the one choosing a Star Wars world for Kingdom Hearts, I would have gone with 3. Because if we're talking like pure spectacle and like craziness that could happen, bro, like imagine fighting Anakin in his prime, all right, over the
100%.
lava.
I mean, in
100%.
6, there's also a ton of spectacle.
Yeah,
though.
there also
No,
is. I guess because they
that was
remember
great.
they really
Great.
wanted to use Darth Vader. Let's be real here. They definitely
Yeah,
wanted.
that's 100% what it is.
They
Yeah,
want to use Darth Vader, but like Darth Vader is not as crazy. He can be. He's definitely not as crazy as like Anakin when he
I
first
mean,
starts off.
Are we talking comics? Because if we're talking comics, he's fucking
like Darth
insane.
Vader has always been like the
not
scary. Like
even-
Darth Vader's
Okay.
supposed to always be the scariest like Sith Lord.
Darth
pretty much.
Vader took on 2 platoons by himself.
Also, let's be real here. Nomura really wants us to fight Darth Vader. Let's be real here. Like,
Yeah.
can you, like,
He pulled the "you're not stuck in here with me." I mean, I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
bro,
thing
Darth
on
Vader
2
about to
platoons
pull
of
out his
people.
lightsaber, go to Sora. Like, you cannot resist the dark side of the
You
Force.
have
And
to
Sora
also remember the themes.
Yeah.
In 3, it's Fall to Darkness. In 6, it's Return to Light.
return to light,
So-
bro. Also, bro, like, so yeah, like Darth Vader goes, what's it called? The dark side. You'll follow the dark side of the Force and all stuff. And then Sora goes, but my friends are my.
My friends are my force.
Oh
You-
proceeds to destroy Darth
Bro, what
Vader.
if you get to use the Force in that world? Like, only in that world.
Oh my god.
Like, hold on, I gotta move this here.
Please.
Look, unfortunately, Sora doesn't have a high melachlorian count. Okay, so he
Oh,
can't-
He doesn't have
Yo,
mighty chlorians, but you know what he does have? Friends.
friends, yeah.
Yeah, friends are my
I don't know,
power,
bro.
my
I think
force.
I think he can use the Force. This man can just fly randomly. I don't know, bro.
He
I'm just-
walks
True.
like he just randomly learned to run on walls. Hello?
that is true. He just do that,
Bro, do you not forget Dream Dust?
bro.
yeah,
When
but
exactly,
like,
No, but we're talking about gliding and then that's flow motion as well. Like, you know,
it's
flow motion.
insane, dude. Yeah, flow motion he learned in 3D, but I mean, like in 3, you just walk up to a wall and just run. Like,
Look, I'm
that's-
just saying, Edgar. Like, there was no explanation to how Sora learned Keyblade transformations. He just said,
None of his abilities have any explanation.
like, he literally just said, "I'm
Not
built
a
different."
single one.
He literally said, "I'm built different." No, I mean,
it's still so cool, but none of it has an explanation.
the one that
It's
does
just
is
Keyblade bullshit.
is the Valor Wisdom Masters because he awakened the
Yeah,
Ben's
they
heart.
put that like within the mechanics along with the new
Yeah,
clothes. And
that
the
one has
witches
a
are
story.
like, look what you can do now.
Yeah, that one
you
has
know?
an explanation. Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't. He just learns it.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, he's just like, everything transforms into whatever the fuck I wanted to. I can run on walls. Flow motion is back because fuck you, that shit's sick.
Mm-hmm.
But nerfed because it was busted in Dream Drop distance.
Yeah, but like
Alright,
with
but
no, go ahead, Abdir.
I'm just saying is that I really hope that when it comes to this new game, I really just want them to add like some of the most ridiculous, no nonsense of worlds into Kingdom Hearts. I think it'd be funny. Okay, I don't like. I mentioned Family Guy as a joke, but come on, I would want.
I'd probably
that.
just laugh if I
That's
saw it there.
funny,
If
dude.
Happy Guy's not happening.
That would
I know it's not
Yeah.
happening, but it'll be funny. It'll be funny. You know that's the main aspect. The
Oh, you
funny.
see His Light in Darkness, Xehanort on TV. Alright.
With Star Wars, I'm pretty sure it might happen. I don't know if it'll happen this game. I wouldn't be surprised if Marvel is also in this game. Like, let's be real here. Like,
Marvel.
no question
Marvel would be cool.
is Marvel. They have a lot to pull from, right? But like,
A lot.
it
There's a
depends.
ton.
Like there's possibility like they do a Marvel world that's focused on the Avengers, right? But I really hope it'll be Spider-Man. You know what I mean? I that's what I want.
Yeah, because Spider-Man also has is someone probably for Riku as well, who has to fall into darkness with the symbiote, decides not to, all that kind of shit. You know, there's a lot of stuff they can do with anyone, but Spider-Man has a lot of themes always. That you
Plus a lot of villains, bro. Can you imagine beating up Doc Ock with the Keyblade, bro?
All right, like you mentioned.
I think Green Goblin would be cooler on the Keyblade because you glide and shit.
I mean, look, all Spider-Man, bro. Sandman fight. You imagine how huge that guy can get.
You're right. Pretty much any of them would work amazing.
You guys are thinking too normie, okay? I want Captain America: The First Adventure. Why? Because then we can have Sora fight in the Cold War, okay?
I thought you wanted to punch Nazis, bro.
Yeah, punch.
I mean, we just be fighting. What's it called? Hydra agent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just be fighting Hydra.
Get on the Hydra's back.
Get up on.
Why don't we have Kraven hunt Sora?
Kraven the Hunter fighting Sora. But I mean, that's what I can get for right now from realistic world. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody world. I think that would be. What do you mean stop?
The High School Musical world.
Bro, the High School Musical world.
I can't wait.
They enter East High.
We're ahead in the game, Sora.
I'm dying. Please,
That's
someone.
so Raven World. Oh my god.
Now, to be honest, for a little bit, because we're going a little bit crazy, but I will go back on like Sab's thing when it comes to like Episode 3 for Star Wars. I think it's a really missed opportunity. It's like a huge missed opportunity that we're not going to see. Like, I don't know, Obi-Wan and Anakin just fighting it out while
they're meeting it.
But
I mean,
that's the thing with three.
wait, time out. Hold on.
Like,
Yozora
Okay, go ahead,
game,
go
right?
ahead.
Yozora game, and then like he is the one that experiences Episode 3, bro.
I still say Riku should experience Episode 3, but the thing with Episode 3 is that the big spectacle is Anakin versus Obi-Wan. There's not a lot going on outside of that unless you're going a little bit before. Then there's like the insurrection.
when Anakin killed all
Episode
those
6
kids,
has
that
like
was kinda
7
fun.
things
I'm
going
just-
on at once. So in Episode 6, you've got the fight on Endor, you've got the shit going down on the Death Star, then you've got the explosion of the Death Star leading into what happens on Endor, and everything in between. The end of Episode 3 is just Anakin versus Obi-Wan, because it's just the pure raw like idealism fighting.
And when Anakin just like killed all those kids, like all those
Oh
young
my God.
Padawans, that was kind of cool.
I would want that. Come on,
Master
dude. Come on.
Skywalker.
Why can't
There's too many of them. What are we gonna
Let's get
do?
a shot. Let's get a shot of who was it? Zigbar.
Zigbar.
Zigbar at the end of Kingdom Hearts. I mean, not at the shot where he's gonna murder those children,
Killing
would be
younglings.
an epic shot. Be converted to the darkness or perish.
So it would be the same scene then. Like he walks in and the kids would be like, "Who are you?" And then you see like the little the arrow come out of his crossbow, like he's ready to shoot.
Gotcha now.
Gotcha now.
But the thing is that I'm pretty sure we're gonna be going through regular Disney World as well. Like I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure a lot of people have said it.
100%.
Like Frozen 2 most likely will be here. Moana.
Please, not that one.
I'm pretty
Moana
sure Frozen
maybe.
2. I'm
Please
pretty sure
not.
Frozen
Let's
2 will
go.
be.
I'd rather.
Moana is just
I'd
mini
rather
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I would rather have like because Frozen kind of became the new Little Mermaid, where like the whole world is basically just a musical for the most part.
Yeah, so
not,
like
not entirely, but it's
Yeah, there's only like really 3 scenes. It's just that all of it is
Yeah.
climbing this stupid fucking mountain 4 times.
that is true. The Kingdom Hearts 3 version of Frozen was just garbage. Like the world is just pathetic. But that's my opinion.
It's got
I don't know.
probably one of the coolest boss fights, but the rest of the world is terrible.
That is true. So I mean, maybe Frozen 2 will be better. Who knows? Maybe who knows? But like that's for her.
Probably don't go to it, so that's because I don't want to deal with Frozen anymore.
Yeah, I expect it. But Moana's also like a cool concept. The whole light and dark.
Moana would be good.
I want to see more
Chicken
Pixar
Little.
worlds. What? I hate you.
Chicken
We already
Little
have it.
is
We
not
already have it in
happening.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yes, we do.
Bro,
What's your point? You know what I want to see?
Simba again.
Simba, you got it.
What's it called?
Not just as a summon, I want to go back to the.
I didn't mention, but Wreck-It Ralph, right? Wreck-It Ralph would be good to
Yeah,
see.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
What's another
Get
one,
Mario.
bro?
Alright,
But
look.
we're not.
Probably
one?
one of the coldest takes ever. Okay, look, as much as I love the Disney worlds, all right, can I see some Final Fantasy worlds? Or can I see something Final Fantasy in this game for once?
Like,
Please.
I wouldn't want
The
like
thing is that they are all original.
Yeah, they all
the
originate
Final
from-
Fantasy characters live within the worlds. They don't have their own worlds.
Okay,
They live in
and
Destiny
I don't
Islands,
care,
Rainbow
dude.
Gardens.
What happened?
Literally
what
all
happened
the
to
other
Cloud?
worlds.
What happened to
Cloud and Sephiroth are fighting the great battle in the sky. Okay, they ended up in
Yeah.
Smash.
they're gonna do something like more than I'm gonna say they're probably gonna do some BS where they ended up in Quadratum. Like, not Quadratum, excuse me, but
Bruh,
like they ended up in
been fighting
reality.
there for 10 years.
Yeah, they've been fighting there forever, but yeah, no, like I don't see any Final Fantasy world. Like all the Final Fantasy characters originate from these original worlds. But I get what you mean though, because you want to see some Final Fantasy, you know?
I just want to see some Final Fantasy. Like
Yes, that would be
like-
cool.
like I don't like what happened to them.
What happened to
Alright,
Dorcas?
In three, they were just kind of like non-existent, and then they were like, "Oh shit, that's right, we got them." But let's put them in Remind for like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Look,
for a little bit.
The only Final Fantasy character that desperately needs a redesign is just Zack. Oh man, like I have never.
Unless
seen a
he's
skin
dead.
guy
I mean,
in
what?
my life. Wait,
Huh?
what?
What? Yo, what? Spoilers? Anyways, yeah, continue. But yeah, no, but yeah, no, I do want to see Final Fantasy characters as well. They most likely might be here. Who knows? Hopefully? Question mark. But yeah, no, like I hope to see Final Fantasy characters as well. What's another thing I want to see? Oh yeah, I didn't mention Pixar worlds. Toy Story would be nice to see again because I do want to see Toy Story again. Oh, and The Incredibles.
Incredibles, yes, that's a good one.
Incredibles would be
But we
great.
already have Marvel. You think we're gonna do superhero worlds?
Why not?
We'll get one or the other, I think.
I think if they were to do Incredibles, I would just want them to focus on like just
The Undermine?
Incredibles 1. No, Incredibles 2. please.
Lion King.
Please.
I also want
Yeah,
to see
I mean-
Wall-E as a world. I really want to see Wall-E.
That would be an interesting one, because does that mean we get Sora robot, or can he stay human since they
He'd
exist?
probably be human, most likely.
I mean, would then
He'd be like the weird boneless
he'd be
human, though.
fat after that, like wouldn't he?
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
he-
everyone-
yeah. Oh my
So he
god!
can't really move. So we're either fighting on a chair or we're like robot Sora.
I think
he's
Sora's.
Virgil.
I think
He's
Sora's
gonna be like Virgil, bro.
I hate you. I think
So Virgil
Sora's.
has a classic chair.
I think
That's where
Sora's
the
gonna
power
be
comes
human,
from.
like his regular form. The only other worlds I can think of, but it's just my bias because I really want them, is I want a Treasure Planet world and I want a Atlantis world.
My man, let's go.
Oh, I'm
Let's go
spitting,
finally.
bro. Where is
I
my
do want Atlantis. I don't know shit about Treasure Planet, but it looks cool.
Treasure
But I do
Planet
want
is
Atlantis.
lit.
Look, the only thing
Bruh.
bad about Treasure Planet, the movie, is that if I remember correctly, the writers were forced to include some dumb buddy character that is just really annoying, and you just kind of grow to hate him. Okay, it's like the equivalent of
The
them
robot?
adding, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't find the robot
Dude,
that
and it's weird. The movie, right? Like first of all, the whole movie got spoiled in trailers. I want to say that much. Anyways,
Yeah.
but the thing is that like, Jim and like the robot,
Jimbo.
right? It's like, I mean, well, was it actually Jimbo or was that the nickname they gave him? I forgot. It's been a while. But the robot, right? It's like they're only friends for a little bit. The connection was mainly between him and I forgot the pirate's name. That the guy with the that leg
Jack
that.
Sparrow.
Bro,
I
I literally
about
had to
say
stop
that.
because of what he said.
He said Jack Sparrow.
I know.
I was about to say that, bro.
I don't like him.
God damn it, Theo.
But you have heard of me, right?
Like, I really don't. I don't like this man. I really don't.
Oh, okay. So he just
You were
muted
saying?
himself. Anyways,
Anyway,
so Jack
sorry to
Sparrow's
burst
in.
your bubble, but Jack Sparrow's currently going through a court case, so I don't know if we can include him.
No, he
Oh,
won his court.
no.
His wife turned out to be a total bitch.
Oh,
But we're not talking about
Yeah.
that.
Anyway,
I just
since
wanted to
Jacob
get
is
to know.
dead right now, I'm gonna say that I want a Emperor's New Groove.
That would be a good
World?
one.
Okay.
That would
Yes.
be a good one.
What about Kronk's new groove?
Kronk's new groove.
No takers? Alright, we'll go back to the llama. Keep going. No, that's it.
He gave up. He just wants
Oh,
Emperor's
okay, I just wanted an Emperor's New Groove,
I
and
thought
so
you
I
were
wanted.
spitballing. I didn't think you were
Yeah,
still
that's
on
it.
the one. Still, though, that's a good one.
Bring back Lion King and Mulan.
Yes, please. Mulan would be cool too, but please,
Yes.
Lion King. We're starving here.
I want Lion's sword back.
True. But
Sora, best Sora. Not
but yeah,
true, but still really good.
man, there's a lot of worlds that they can pull from. I feel like they're not gonna do like two modern movies. Like for example, like Encanto is like out of the picture.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it's
also
too
Encanto
recent.
doesn't have anything going on outside of like the familiar. Like, there's no antagonist. You know, it's all the
No,
family.
no, I
issue.
get what you mean, but like I just feel
So
like
it's hard. Not, I don't want to say it's hard. It's
yeah,
very
no,
easy.
but you get what I mean though, because like anything, I'm just basically saying any recent like Disney movie that recently came out, like I think it's done. You know?
Yeah, but the thing is that they would have you fighting something, but what are you fighting? Really?
True.
No. This is what they do. Okay. All right. It turns out the darkness envelops Bruno, and he actually is the evil person that they tell you in the beginning of the movie.
We
The
don't
song.
talk
Well,
about
if
Anyway.
anyone's gonna get, if we're okay, but being serious, if anyone's gonna get kept by darkness, it's probably the grandmother.
Oh
Bro,
yeah, of course,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Vin Diesel's not part of Encanto, bro.
I hate
Yeah,
you.
because it's all about
Poquito
family.
Loco.
True.
Yo, you're right. We could get a Fast and Furious movie.
That would be
my
cool.
God.
In
That's
the-
not.
It's just
That's
Sora
not,
just
that's not
driving in a
Sora
car,
Sora.
bro.
Racing. Sora car.
That's not. No, we're gonna get the cars, bro.
Dude,
Lightning
Kingdom Hearts
McQueen
cars.
summon, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just
Bro.
saying.
Where you open up a new world and it starts off like this. Good morning, USA.
I hate you.
I have
Why?
a feeling it's gonna be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has a smile on its face, shining a salute to the
The American race.
Maybe. But yeah, no. So like, I've just been saying worlds pretty much for Kingdom Hearts, but like, I just want to see some more crazy Kingdom Hearts
There's
BS.
only like one world that's really guaranteed 100%.
Yeah, right now, which is Endor right now, and of course,
I was gonna say
Quadratum,
Olympus.
Quadratum as well. Oh, well, yeah, that too.
No, I
That is-
got it.
Quadratum is
I
like the
got
point of the game. If you don't get that, you failed, right?
I
But
got it.
the Disney World that we're guaranteed to get, Olympus.
Olympus and Endor at this point, given how Endor is basically confirmed.
Endor is basically confirmed, but that is still not 100%, so I'm not going to count it yet.
I get you.
personally.
But what are you gonna say, Abdir?
Oh, bro, look. King of the Hill World. Come on.
Oh
guys.
my
Oh,
god.
dear,
my
stop!
I'm about to bust.
So for
Hey.
Olympus, would you like to see the world again that we got in 3? Do you want to return to the old Coliseum format, or do you want to mix? Because I do miss the tournaments, but I really preferred the world.
Or we just get a
3.
remake of the Underworld part of the game. You know, that'd be cool.
You know, we are gonna have to go through the underworld, so maybe we'll get more like Kingdom Hearts 3's like overworld, but like underworld.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we might get
Well,
something like that. That'd be cool.
Wasn't that Hades at the end of the trailer?
Yes,
Yeah, but
Basically,
Jacob didn't
yeah.
realize it.
I didn't
Yeah, I
know
didn't re-
either. I don't
Yeah, I wasn't paying
know
attention that
Japanese
much. Like,
voice actors, dude. It
Yeah,
took me a bit. I had to like
Well-
think about it for a bit before I was like, oh, that's probably Hades.
yeah.
I mean,
Who
I
else
mean,
does that
I
blue
don't-
flame and turns
I
to
don't
red?
know many other characters.
You know, I didn't know. That's the thing is I couldn't think of one. I did like straight up.
But
I couldn't think
Hades
of one
does that
immediately.
all the time.
Yes, he does it, but Hades was not on the forefront of my mind. I was going through all the other
That
shit. I
flame
saw.
is literally obvious. That
Yes,
Well,
but in my
oh, he
brain
can do
was
that.
still
Okay,
hyper-realistic
Jonathan.
Sora, dude. Come on.
God darn.
But yeah, no,
blue
so-
fire.
But there's a lot of like stuff that's like, you know, that we can predict and also, but that would just prolong the podcast.
Yes.
We already prolonged it.
Well, this
What's
is
the point?
bullshit, bro. That's what we're here for. Kingdom Hearts 4, baby.
Exactly.
sir.
So yeah, we have a lot to see. Of course, you know, the main antagonist will be Mr. Ray Chase himself, the Master of Masters. So you
Don't
know,
you mean Sigurd?
fuck you. But yeah, no. So we'll be seeing more about this game. I just can't wait to see all the confused people who never touched the
guys.
mobile game.
The main antagonist
Oh,
is the
that's right.
black box. Okay.
True.
What's in the black box?
Nothing. It's just
Is
a
it
black
my
box.
dick?
What?
Is Maleficent gonna show up again?
Probably. That's
No.
what- no, she has to. She's always in like almost every single mainline Kingdom Hearts game. Like even if
Who?
you fight her or not, Maleficent and Pete are always gonna be there. So no doubt about it, we're gonna see them.
Yeah, they're just gonna be watching Shake Ass and Quadratum and be like, "Why are we here? We're gonna
Pete, what are you doing here? Well, you see, Sora, I've obtained new pants. The zipper no
New
longer goes
pants.
from my butt to my crotch.
True.
Now it goes around my
Did you see
waist.
he put a zipper on a building?
I oh my god. I
Nomura
think
put
so.
a zipper on a fucking building, dude.
That's crazy.
Why would you even? How does that make sense?
I don't know. I think it was like an advertisement.
Don't question
and it. Was a giant zipper. The point is, the man put shit on everything to the point that now it's on a building.
I guess.
Yeah, so
He
we'll
put
have to wait.
zippers on everything.
But yeah, no. So I guess from here we could just pretty much just wait it out and we wait until next time we get a trailer. I'm predicting that the game's
Which is
coming
that-
out in 2024.
Fucking way.
Given how the game has
Yeah.
voice acting already. So I expect to see this game come out 2024 or 2025. That's pretty much what I'm predicting.
Yeah, 2024, baby.
So only time will tell. But I have to like cut us off here because now we'll just continue talking about Kingdom Hearts. Like,
But for
I will
one
talk
last
forever if you let me. So
exactly. That's
Yeah.
why. Like normally I'd be like, any final thoughts? No, we're cutting it off because now we're just gonna talk forever.
But one last thing.
You see,
I
You know,
actually do think we're gonna get Kingdom Hearts 4 in 2026 because there's no way that we're gonna get it this soon. It's too early.
no, I can see it. No,
Why
I can see it
wouldn't we get it
2024.
soon?
Because like we're already at.
There's a engine switch that it's a planned
There-
switch.
yeah, there's
so
no
they already
engine
know
switch.
what's going on. They're already used to Unreal Engine. We already have voice acting.
We already
A lot
have.
of the stuff
They're
is
using
there.
existing models already.
It's obviously
Listeners
it's
just
obviously
know that
kind
they
of
don't
an
know the
earlier.
concept of a joke. They don't know the joke.
He thinks
Yes,
he's funny.
the joke is your voice. I'm sorry.
True.
Wow. Okay.
It's huh?
Look, it was nowhere near as obvious that it was a joke because I would not have said shit otherwise.
Anyways, so yeah, so I'm gonna have to cut off the Kingdom Hearts news stuff here because now we're gonna prolong this. So yeah, that was Kingdom Hearts 4. Let's see when the game comes out. But of course we have our
to explode.
true. But we have our final topic, which was literally a trailer that dropped 2 days ago. That literally was the reason we're like, crap, we gotta make this podcast like now. That and Kingdom Hearts 4, of course. Because now we're just gonna like prolong all these announcements, and as of course we got our new trailer for Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Our newest trailer for that game was announced, and bro, my expectations were thrown out the window. like the first trailer, like was giving us like it seemed like it was giving us a perspective of Byleth and all that stuff, like making it seem like, oh, this new purple guy, you know, from FNAF. Anyways, the purple guy was gonna be evil,
Bro.
but lo and behold, it turns out that Shez is his name. That's what their name are. That's what their name is. Will be
checks the cereal.
are gonna be the new protagonist, and Byleth is playing an antagonistic role and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So like, let me ask you guys, what are your thoughts on this new Three Hopes trailer?
I can't believe that they made the guy from Smash evil.
I don't like him.
Kind of weird.
I don't like him. I
They
don't
already
like him.
saw him as evil, so to their eyes, nothing's changed.
Exactly.
He took up
Bro.
a precious slot, my guy.
Bro, the only thing that matters is that Jacob was simping over Mercedes, bro. Bro, he was horny on me,
Damn.
bro.
True. I mean, to be fair,
Yo,
wouldn't you?
Jacob slacking.
Wouldn't you, bro? I'm sorry, bro. Have you not seen Mercedes, bro? Ooh, goddamn, baby. Anyways, so
Tier 3 subs. Let's
Where's
go.
Dorothy?
Dorothy,
Where is Tortilla?
she's probably in the game. Let's be real here.
I mean, yes, but I want to see.
Where's Hilda? Oh, wait.
What do you mean? Where's
Oh,
They've
Hilda?
only got
I forgot. My
all of
bad.
its
My
character
fault.
designs have only improved.
Like, I mean, there's
For the most
still
part.
characters missing from each house.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, it makes sense. Like, we'll probably see them later on. Like, we just don't know yet. Like, they're kind of like.
Where is my boy?
Dimitri,
Did you see the dude? The dude's already shown off. What are you
The
talking
dude's
about?
a straight upgrade too.
Like, the dude got a
Like,
beard.
visually, the dude and Dimitri straight upgrade.
I like how Dimitri's shirt. He has a line on his like shirt, and it's like one of the things, like a belt or something like that, is covering one of the eyes of the lion.
Which is funny.
Yeah.
Lorenz, straight upgrade.
Spoilers.
What do you mean? Anyways, besides what this
Okay,
guy's
that's
saying,
visual shit.
It's visually spoiling.
I'm gonna visually spoil you.
anyways, besides ignoring what Jonathan said. So yeah, so you know, all the characters look great. I guess gameplay wise, you know, it's your Warriors game, right? It looks good. It seems like from what I saw, weapons have durability. Like I was paying attention to the
Oh
trailer
boy.
because there's
go.
because I saw weapon arts and it says durability. So I'm very curious to see how that's gonna play into the game.
Probably the same as Three Houses.
Like,
Breath of the Wild, let's go.
Because not even Age of Calamity had weapon durability.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see. We're gonna see how that turns out. What else in terms of gameplay? I mean, the adjutant system is back. Before I continue, I guess one thing I can say is that I really like how like these Warriors games are like super unique. Like Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, and Persona 5 Strikers. I really love how unique of a Warriors games these guys are. So Three Hopes.
Persona 5 Strikers is the most unique one.
It's definitely definitely agreed. Yeah. So, like,
But yeah,
you know what I
they're
mean,
very
though,
good
right?
at not making them all the same.
Because like I don't mind them focusing on like fan service stuff like they did with Fire Emblem and Hyrule Warriors. And fun fact, Persona 5 Strikers was originally just going to be called Persona Warriors and was going to have like multiple Persona users from like the other games as well. But they instead focused on Persona 5, which is not that bad. What do you mean cringe? Anyways, which is not that bad because
I'm
like
the
you know,
persona guy here.
because you notice.
Just
No,
rush.
you're not. Anyways, like when you look at Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, well, yeah, like Hyrule Warriors had a great amount of fan service. I like how like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity feels like, you know, over the original. Like I just feel like it's more magical, I guess, for me personally.
The
Bro,
only
I'm
thing
just
missed
waiting-
from the original Hyrule
Magical.
Warriors is the density of enemies.
No, what Edgar misses from the original Fire Emblem Warriors is that in Three
I
Hopes there's
didn't
no
play that
Chrom.
one. I'm going to kill you now that you've made me think of this.
I
I'm
realized.
just waiting for Kingdom Hearts to join the Musou train.
Bro, what do you? Oh, okay, that's what I'm about to say. Like, if you
Look,
bring
Kingdom Hearts,
Or
there's a
Xenoblade.
there's 1,000 Keyblade. I mean, god damn it, 1,000 hardless fucking.
But that's
It's
that's
already
the-
a
that's
the
Musou game.
section, bro. I
It's
saw the
already a
entire.
Musou game.
they were too busy
They're making
working.
more
No,
of a
Koei
Musou
Tech-
game.
Koei Tecmo was too busy working on Stranger Paradise.
True.
Stranger
making
Paradise
DLC.
was fucking great. Okay.
But yeah, no. So Three Hopes. Let's see. So what's another thing I can say for in terms of gameplay that I saw there? I mean, there's the typical stuff where like, you know, you tell one of your allies you're controlling to move over to a different spot, like, you know, that you're like the regular Warriors games and
Yeah.
everything like that.
Yeah.
You know, everything else
That's
is like your
pretty
typical Warriors game. You know, Three Houses stuff returns, like for example, eating with the students. But instead of it
Tea
being
time.
professor and student, it's actually going to be student and student because new stuff came out recently that Shez is going to join the Garrick Mach Monastery as a student and not a professor. So our main character will be a student, so it'll be like, you know, peers hanging out amongst each other.
If it's
Well, I guess
the
he
case
chose
that
a class,
Violet is
though.
still teaching, he's definitely going to be in one of the other houses, not the one that. Not
But that's
one
the
that
thing
you're
though, because with the new announcement of Shez, right? They mention how Byleth and Shez meet 1 year before the event of Three Houses, which makes sense, right? You know, okay. Like, so how does this tie in with the regular one? But apparently it's said that Shez continued to train in order to get revenge on losing to Byleth. And during his training, he ends up running into the three house leaders being chased by bandits. So is he going to replace Byleth's role where Byleth saved them from bandits? Because if you remember, that's where Byleth meets them. Because it's specific.
yeah.
It's stated.
That's what I'm expecting, but I'm saying in the case that Violet is still teaching for whatever reason, you're
Mhm.
definitely not going to be in his class.
Because I want to mention that. Because, like, you know, for example, like, if Byleth is teaching, but I don't think so. Because in the trailer, we do see Byleth with the green hair, right, in the first trailer. But you don't see them holding the Sword of the Creator at all. And you remember how early you got that.
Yeah, but weren't they holding it in this trailer when they're
No.
the form of
No,
National
No,
Leader?
no, it was a silver sword.
Not
It
at
was
any
the
point.
silver one.
Yeah, it was a
Okay.
silver sword. It was just regular silver sword. So, like, yeah, like, so we know that Byleth will awaken to Soltis' power, but, like, we really don't know much about that. We really don't know much other than that, you know? Like, this could still be a Byleth that's, like, still cold. So we just gotta wait and see. There's another thing I want to talk about, but, you know, due to not wanting to spoil you guys, I was
Yeah,
like
you
say it
gotta
as
do that.
subtly as possible. But the dragon that you saw in the Three Hopes trailer, right? We did see it again in this trailer, but they were attacking Leicester Alliance members. And the thing is that also I'm being this subtle because Edgar has not even gotten past like how far again were you?
I am in still pre-time skip in my first route. Like I need to get with it,
Exactly. That's what I'm.
Edgar,
But
you're
every time I start, something stops me. Like it's not even that I'm starting over. I continue, but just something stops.
That's why I'm that subtle. But I will say you will see this dragon. You see the dragon attacking Leicester Alliance members in the trailer, which is something you don't see the dragon do in the normal game. And I'm pretty sure you guys understand what I'm talking about when it comes to that, because I don't want to say any further details. But like,
Yeah,
for-
'cause-
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Because basically what happens is that this dragon is actually Chrom from the
what is wrong with you?
Fire Emblem Awakening.
It's Tiki
Give
from.
your father a hug, Lasuna.
It's Tiki. Anyway,
This dragon is really just
Yo,
Shaz's
Tiki.
karma.
Shez's
Tiki's a
trauma.
bad character.
True.
No, no, no.
I'm gonna beat his
Jesus.
ass.
Not
I'm gonna beat his
trauma.
ass.
Not trauma. Forma.
I
Bro,
thought you said
bro,
persona.
look, Abdir's gonna get this. Abdir's definitely gonna get this, bro. Shez really said, "I'm about to pull an infinite."
I hate you.
Yeah, bro. Like, think this man got his ass beat. He's like, I'm not weak.
I'm not weak. I'm not
But
weak.
yeah, no. So like, pretty much, it seems like Shez's whole thing is to like take revenge and beat Byleth and all that stuff. And Edgar got to no, Edgar really well. kind of. Regardless of the case, I think Edgar by now knows that like Rhea kind of knows that Byleth has what's her name, Soltis in him. I'm pretty sure you kind of figured that out already.
What?
Like,
I guess you could say that Shez, you can make Byleth a Sith Lord.
bro, I'm punch you. But no, it was alluded to at the beginning of the trailer how like Rhea was observing Byleth. Like Rhea hasn't said it, but it's pretty obvious that like Rhea knows that Byleth has Soltis in them.
Yeah, there's some weird shit going on.
Yeah,
that
like
they haven't really gone over yet.
So I feel like
She knows, and it's like she knows his mother too, or something.
like no.
I don't know.
That
I
one,
don't know. I don't know yet.
But pretty much it's like Rhea, like as you know, she'll do whatever she can to protect Byleth. So my prediction's that right now, if this is a different continuity, of course Shez is trying to kill Byleth right now for revenge and all that shit. So and Shez has the backing of the other houses. At some point, I'm pretty sure they're all going to try to stop Byleth, whatever, right? Just because of that's what Shez wants. So
Those are the three hopes.
I'm predicting right now that like Rhea is going to be an enemy to all three lands because she's going to do whatever she can to protect Byleth and all that stuff because of that. Like, and the thing is, remember, she would not have met Byleth until recently if he never joined, if he never saved the three house leaders and all that shit. But they're probably going to find out because let's be real here. The Geralt mercenaries were always great people, So, like, I'm very curious to see how that's going to pan out. Like, Byleth is not evil. Byleth just did their orders and all that stuff. So, I'm pretty sure there's something more that meets the eye to Shez, Like, because why would Byleth be just fighting this person, There's definitely something going on. Like, I don't think Shez is who he seems to be, or she, which is something I got to talk about as well, how we can choose the
It's
gender
only
between
female.
Shez. We can no. You can choose the gender of Shez, and at the end of the Three Hopes trailer, it confirms that you can change Byleth's gender as well, so you can have male Byleth as well.
Yeah. Let's
your
go.
monster, and you can pick your protagonist.
I'm picking
Male Shez and male Byleth, baby. Let's go.
Me personally, I'm going with both male Shez and Byleth. That's me personally, though.
Yeah.
Same.
There with those asses.
Look,
I really don't get it though, because like, from what I understand, from what you told me of the story for Three Hopes, is that this Shez dude has like a grudge for Byleth that's been staying with him for like a year.
Yeah, he
Like,
got murked, and then
he got beat,
and
and
actually died.
No, he
and
was
then
like literally
for a whole
in the
year, he's been
trailer.
training to
It's
get better.
in the trailer. It says Shez is a mercenary who was supposed to fade into the history of time. So most likely Shez was just someone that Byleth killed in the normal timeline, like, and then that's it. So like all of a
I
sudden,
can guess is that whatever god thing he's got inside of him, the white one,
Arvel.
Arvel pulled a super divine pulse, and now the dude's alive.
Yeah, like that's pretty much why they end up living, because Arvel ends up awakening inside of Shez. But the question is, how did Arvel arrive there? There's already a lot of predictions on Arvel, how like Arvel seems to be like a god for the other bad guys. I don't want to explain too much. Like the evil bad guys, like the ones that killed your dad. Spoilers. Anyways.
Wow.
Fuck that bitch. I saved her dumb ass, and then she stabs it. Fuck that bitch.
And it's so funny to think how like this is another thing I gotta talk about, how like that girl that stabbed your dad, she's gonna be playable.
You're gonna tell me that,
Bro.
Can I put suicide in that game? I'll play as her.
all I'm trying to say is that, look, Byleth, as far as we know, Byleth is just naturally a good person at heart. So for Byleth to be like seen as like the evil one, something's obviously up.
Something's obviously up. Yeah. I personally
It's a
think Abdir.
Belgrima
I think
thing.
Abdir. It's just perspective, because like that's what, from Shez's perspective, that this guy killed him. So it's more like, all right, I gotta stop you because you wanted to kill me. Now I'm gonna one up you. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like it's a thing like he thinks he's evil. Like, but remember, Byleth worked for the Geralt mercenaries, and as you know, the Geralt mercenaries are good people. They never did anything wrong. They always do everything that they were paid for, and if it was justifiable, if it was something that they didn't agree with morally, they would not have done the mission. So it's like something must have warranted for Shez to be targeted by Byleth. You know what I mean? So that's what I personally want to think. I don't think Byleth is evil. Something is definitely up there. And I personally don't trust Arvel right now. Arvel has the same circumstance as Silthus, where they both lost their memories. So something's going to happen that probably Arvel will remember their memories, and they're most likely evil. You know what I mean? But
So he has to stab himself with his 2 cool swords.
he stabs himself. But we really don't know.
He's got a sick fighting style.
He
It's
really
all
does.
Purple. I need to play the game, but honestly, I probably need to beat at least one route with 3 heroes first. I mean,
3 heroes.
Play
in 3
one.
houses first.
Yes, 3 heroes.
Fuck you.
But there's a lot of things that are kind of going through my head. Who else? I'm curious to see who else would be playable. I mean, again, from the Black Eagle side of things, we did see Bernadetta in the map, but like in her little pixel art. So we did see someone that looked like Bernadetta with her purple hair and everything like that.
I hope she's not playable.
Bruh. I don't like you. Anyways, let's see what else is there.
We got Hilda's brother.
Hilda's brother
yeah.
seems to be showing off Hulse, which is pretty cool.
The other cool dude he was fighting.
Kaspar's dad, most likely. And
But
then
what about the Ashen Wolves?
probably not. Let's be real here. They're probably like either DLC or just not in the game at all. Period. And then the other one is like what seems to be someone related to Claude. They kind of look evil, but it could just be their face. You know?
Yeah, they just have a resting bitch face.
Yeah,
Like, he
true.
looks like Darius from Fire Emblem Warriors.
I don't like him. But yeah, no, so like that's pretty much what the trailer showed. If I'm missing anything, well, I think I mentioned earlier, but there's like eating. You also have the training. I forgot the tasks. I think it was where you get like proficiency. I hate you. You get proficiency in cavalry and all that stuff. I think
They were like the weekly goals.
yeah, kind of like
those
the week
amazing
thing.
tasks.
Yeah. So like
Where I always show Claude as the flying stuff so that he can increase his flying skill.
And one thing I like about this game is that unlike Fire Emblem Warriors, there's actually armored axe units.
Yeah!
Something that wasn't even in Warriors, bro. Like that's crazy. And I like how like there was like a huge complaint by fans how like there was barely any axe users in Fire Emblem Warriors, and they were highlighting the weapon triangle. And now here we have like immediately announced like 3 of them: Edelgard, Dedue, and Hilda, and all 3 of them play uniquely from one another. Like for example, like Edelgard, she focuses a lot on her flames. Hilda, she's really fast and hits like a truck in her attacks, and then Dedue is a little bit more slower. But like when he would hit the ground, you see like the impact and everything. So I like how
they're gonna do bow users. Like
I'm pretty sure they're gonna do bow users. I was about to say bow users similar to like Takumi, Sakura, and all that stuff.
I never played, so I don't actually know how they did those.
Yeah, they don't aim. They just kind of just shoot multiple arrows and all stuff.
Is it similar to Rivali? Yeah.
I guess you can. No, Rivali was more about flying. If anything, maybe kind of more like Teba a little bit.
Teba was also good.
Oh wait, we spoiled shit.
Well, you're gonna have to cut that part.
I'm not cutting that part out. Spoilers. If you got spoiled, I'm sorry. Anyways,
sorry? Question mark.
But anyways,
you were
yeah.
up for like 2 years. Your fault.
I didn't mean it.
No, I get you, but like, I'm pretty sure. I'm very curious to see how each one's gonna play. We can even change our characters' classes, so yeah, we'll see how that works out.
Oh wait, that's right. That's true. That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, so we'll see how that works out and everything. But yeah, no. Other than that, I guess when it comes to story stuff, characters, and gameplay, that's pretty much it on my end. You know, honestly, I'm really excited. I feel like this trailer is probably one of my favorite Fire Emblem trailers ever. But yeah, that's all I can say about the game. But what do you guys have to say? You guys want to say anything?
I need to go back and beat 3 houses.
Yes, you do.
True,
I
you
mean,
really need to.
I don't want to go into too much spoilers, but
Yeah, Mario shows up in.
Yeah, at the end of the yeah. Like when at the end of the game,
I don't know, but I mean, I wouldn't say that it's really spoilers because you kind of know what the sword is. You know, the sword of the creator. Was it
the sword of the creator?
Yeah.
I mean, I know the sword that he's got, and that's all I know.
I think. I mean, I don't want to say too much,
So don't say.
but Violet is probably possessed. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I'm just saying that he's probably
Like, I'm be real with you. Like,
weird,
I mean, Abdir can agree with me on this as well. Like, Abdir, like, did you see any possession in Violet's face at all? Because I really did not see anything. Violet just looked like Violet.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
yeah,
I
but
did see
doesn't
a
Violet
red
also
aura.
have a dead ass expression?
dude, remember, like, Dio, remember, like, Byleth was just like what Edgar mentioned. They were cold. They just had like no emotion whatsoever. They grew to have emotion because they were hanging out with Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude. That doesn't mean they didn't care about anyone. You know what I mean? Like
No, but I'm talking about. What do you mean? Wait, what?
like because you're mentioning possession, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't think they're possessed because that's just their face. Like remember, they were never like evil. It's just that's just the way they were.
That's
I
not.
mean, Robin was possessed, and we didn't see it in his face.
Yeah, you didn't see it in his face. You saw it in like his eyes, which is not his
It's in
face.
his face.
but no, like I
I'm
don't
just
think
saying that when Robin was possessed, you didn't really see it until he turned into a fucking.
unless you play Fire Emblem Heroes, they show the possession with the red eyes.
Yeah,
but,
he just suddenly turned into a dragon, which is why I'm saying like, what do they try to pull
But
that shit?
but what's it called? I personally don't think Byleth is possessed at all. Like Byleth is just doing their thing, and all that stuff.
I think I did see a red aura like emanating, but maybe I'm crazy. I
Maybe you
forgot.
are crazy.
You may
Shut
I
up.
not see that. But, but I also want to mention that remember this new guy Shez has a relic weapon. He like whatever
Yeah,
that
he's got the fucking dual sword.
one regular looking sword, and then the other one's a relic weapon. So he's using a relic weapon, and Byleth doesn't have a relic weapon at all in the trailer. So
Is it a sword of the? What's the opposite of?
Sword of the Destroyer.
Sort of the
I
destroyer.
don't know why Byleth doesn't really have one, because I mean, according and this game would never lie. Okay.
True.
So all Byleth would have to do is go to Sothis. Sothis would be like, so you left and so you came and sooner than expected. Oh, too many swordsmen are there
Too
for
many
you.
swordsmen are
And then Sothis gives him different weapons. Bada boom.
True.
Bada bing, bada boom.
But no, I don't think Byleth is evil. If anything, they're probably gonna be misled by someone to try to save themselves. But that's pretty much what I'm thinking right now. But one thing this trailer does not show off a lot is the church members or those who slid in the dark, the bad guys. They don't really show them at all in these trailers.
Is that what they're called?
We have gotten church members, but it's been like very like little. Like for example, like in this trailer, we just recently got Flame. You know.
Yeah, we got Flame, but we haven't seen like Eloise or Cyrus or Catherine or. Have we seen
I like how you call him Cyrus. It was Cyril.
Sorry, Cyril.
Catherine, Shamir. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, we haven't really seen any of them.
Lady Rhea.
Lady Ray.
I have a
But
favor to ask.
I'm pretty sure they showed her. She's important.
regardless of the case, it's like they've only really shown Flame. You know, like we saw her in this new trailer, and she constantly talks about like all this war, and also so I'm very curious to see how the church members get involved in here, because like they're just highlighting the Addressing Empire, the Lesser Alliance, and the Kingdom of Fargus. Barely any explanation of if the church is getting involved. You know, so
But I mean, you are taking a class at the Garrick.
we are.
Monastery.
Yeah, we do begin the game. Yeah, apparently we do begin the game at the Garrick Monastery, because if you remember in the first trailer, we do see them in their uniforms fighting enemies. So there will be a part where we will be in Garrick Mach and everything like that in the beginning.
We are going to see them there. It's just how do they go into what happens later?
That's the one thing we got to find out and everything. So only time will tell. But anyone else have anything to say about the trailer?
My main hope.
Hope.
My three hopes.
One of three.
The three hopes.
Your main of three.
Is because we haven't seen any of them. I would like to see any of the wolf. What were their
Ashen Wolves.
Ashen Wolves, you know, Yuri and the gang. I would love to see them.
Same, but it's weird because I'm pretty sure they're not going to be in here. As much as it kind of saddens me because I do want to see them, but it seems like they're not going to be here, at least from what.
No, that's Byleth's only friend in this entire war.
True, Yuri.
Because hey, he's being fought against. He's being part of the forgotten team. You know, I'm just
Yeah. He goes to the underground and makes some new friends. You know.
No, it's the underground gatekeeper that's keeping him astray.
Yo, get that guy, bro. Congratulations, you beat the game. You can now play as Gatekeeper.
Let's fucking go.
I'd be popping off, bro. I'd be like, look.
And then you have the abyssal gatekeeper.
I don't care about that.
Yeah, you have the skin, bro.
Where's Lysithia? Why haven't they shown her yet?
Because
I
she's
took the
too
god.
big and powerful.
That's not okay. Show me Lysithia murdering someone.
Okay, but show me Dorothea, bitch.
That is, I think
True.
someone said we did see Dorothea at one point, but like I couldn't see it. It's probably a pixel, if anything, just like Bernadetta.
I want to see her new design.
She gets rid of the hat again. But
Lord have mercy if she has no hat.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, we do have mercy. What are you talking about? Like it's just
Yeah,
silent.
Overwatch.
I'm
Bro.
bro.
But yeah, no, it's like Three Hopes is looking nice. I'm really excited for this game. But yeah, no, anyone else want to mention anything about the game? Oh wait, that's right. Before I mention that, I think I remember what I wanted to say. Shez actually speaks lines in the game,
Yeah.
but Violet is still silent. I hope we get to see Violet talk. I hope they don't just stay a silent slate. Because if Shez can talk, why can't Violet talk? You know what I mean? That's just
Zach
me.
Aguilar's tired.
Zach Aguilar's like, I'm going to bed. Well, yeah, no, I guess that's what I have to say. I'm fully done with Three Hopes with me talking about it. But anyone else want to say anything? I can talk about this game forever, just like Kingdom Hearts 4.
Or bro, don't throw me back in there. We'll talk about the Smash Theory.
True.
Welcome to Smash Theory.
Oh my god. Anyways, you guys want to say anything about Three Hopes before we end it off, or?
No, I think that's it for me.
Okay, but before that, I'll put words in Abdir's mouth. This is what Abdir wants to say. Where's Black
No.
Knight? Anyways,
No, no. I was
Where's
gonna make a
Zelda?
joke about that earlier. It's just like Shaz opens the door. Dun, 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 dun.
Abdir would truly pop off if he saw it. Like, let's. But
I would love, like, in terms of like characters, I'd love to see that, because I already mentioned the Ash and the Wolves as one, but I would, because like, look, outside of Fire Emblem Warriors, I think, both Hyrule Warriors games has a joke character you can play as. I want Gatekeeper. Okay.
Yes.
I want
Yes.
Gatekeeper. Look, in Fire Emblem Heroes, he uses a horn to attack. He opens up giant gates and rams over people. I want that.
bro, his
I
special,
want
his special just opens the gates.
I want it.
I get
All right,
you.
so before we end things off, I just want to spit some facts on y'all.
Okay.
The Black Knight has the best enemy theme of any fucking game. Easy money.
What are you talking about?
Dark Pit.
Wait until you hear wait until you hear the dubstep in Three Houses.
Oh my
Bruh.
goodness.
The
Shut
Dark Pit, dude.
Anyways, like I guess we're done with Three Hopes.
Yeah.
All right, I get you. So with that out of the way, we have finished at almost 2 hours.
Oh god.
Almost. Let's go.
Almost. You know
No,
what? 4
we can
minute.
almost-
We
let's
can
make
push it
2 hours.
further. Let's.
4 minute outros. But anyways, all right, it's time to say our goodbyes. So who wants to say their Shilling stuff first?
Let Abdir go.
All right, my name is SabdierZ at YouTube.com. You can find me in various areas, okay? You can find me on YouTube.com. It's my last name, by the way. You can also find me in MySpace, OnlyFans.
It's his middle name, by the way.
I'm not joking about those two. Though the OnlyFans is like Morgana Fan 69 or something like that. You can find me at I don't know, man.
MySpace,
Daily Motion.
OnlyFans.
Daily Motion, MySpace.
Oh. You already said MySpace.
Twitter.com.
Well, MySpace again. You know, so good.
Game
You have to-
Banana. I make some
OnlyFans.
mods every once in a while. So yeah, that'd be me.
Understandable. All right,
Hey,
next.
Alright. Oh, I guess I'll go next.
Alright, go
I'm
for it, Frenchie.
VieuxCrouton. I'm on YouTube, Twitter. I ain't posting jack shit right now, but later I will.
Wow. At least it's
So
gonna be
walk-
better than JPCKing 11. Anyways, go for it, JPCKing 11.
I hate you so much.
I'm kidding. Go for it.
Twitter.
Okay.
It's the way he says it. Edgar,
That's it, bro. Wait, what do you want me?
No, I'm
One
kidding.
word, but it
Anyways,
was very
Edgar,
powerful.
you?
My name's ColorfulMee. I have nothing for you to see, but you can use my Twitter if you want to send me pictures of your dogs or your
Yo,
cats.
let's go. He's embraced it. Let's go.
Finally, he said.
He's embraced it. He's finally been saying, yo, just send me pictures of dogs and cats.
Look, birds, hamsters, anything. Anything like that, you know, some cute shit. That's fine.
Understandable.
I'm gonna send Edgar a small Shih Tzu.
Oh, that's
A
adorable.
small Shih Tzu is good. When I say
Pepsi
cute shit, I'm talking
bar.
about animals. That's
With
it.
all
That's
that
all I
being
got, man.
said, yeah, I'd assume so.
Yeah, so with that, all their links to their socials will be down in the description below. Give them some love, except VieuxCrouton, but that's besides the point. Anyways,
What did I do?
I'm
You
kidding.
were born French. Unfortunately,
And remember, everyone,
I'm saying
Fortnite Battle Pass.
Fortnite Battle.
Why are you singing this?
I just shit in my
Orange.
It's
hand.
a good song. You're
What
clearly a
does
hater.
Kanye West like?
I'll
Exactly.
put it up my PC because I need to get that Fortnite Battle Pass.
Anyways, yeah, go give these homies of mine some love. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you have yourselves a fantastic.
Wait, Jacob, but let me do outro. Let me do outro.
I don't know if I'm gonna like this.
I want to do outro. I want to do
We're
an
in the middle of what?
You
I want
really?
to do an outro.
All right, I'll let
Yes,
him
please,
do the outro
please,
this one time. If
please,
it's
please.
cringe, we're never allowing him again. All right, you ready, guys?
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time. And remember, stay true, stay vigilant, but most importantly, stay saucy.
Saucy.
What?
Okay.
Okay. I appreciate it.
That's all
All
right.
right, yeah. Okay. I see you. All right, yeah.
See, if it was my outro, I would have said, and remember, forget everyone else. Subscribe to SabdierZ at YouTube.com.
There we go. That's the
Did
outro
you
that
just
we're
get-
keeping.
Did you just
Anyways,
get your own outro by saying if you had your own outro?
I like how we're all saying outros and we
Yeah.
haven't even. I like how we're saying outros, but we haven't even ended it. But anyways,
Yeah.
I don't know. You stopped in the middle of yours, did his own, and then someone else did another one.
Yeah, I
who
know,
else
right?
was doing it at
Anyways,
this point?
you guys have yourselves a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and take care, everyone. Later.
Stay saucy.
Bye.